The same thing, right? Okay, yeah, we're back. We back, baby. Okay, let's so again, this is basically like a VOD. So we're gonna have to find the first debate too. Let's see this one. This is one.
That's what people are hoping for. There we go.
Increase the volume.
What?
You got what has this camera.
Whatever.
This
All right.
later.
Do I think it's possible after seat opening? Yes. I don't think it's any more or less possible. I'll just say that. I know a lot of people think that, uh, but I think it's just as likely as ever before. But a lot of people are better at. I can't help that. But people be mad at me because that's my opinion. Like I can't help that that's my opinion, bro. Like ain't nothing you could do to make me change my opinion. If I don't like the shit, I don't like the shit. It's just simple. But that don't mean it's trash. That don't
Oh,
mean
I'm
it's
trying to find.
garbage. I didn't say like this is the worst thing I've ever seen. It's just not for me.
On.
That was to him. They didn't make a flash of eyes. They just drew shit.
I don't know if there's any debaters
It was
on
just
this one.
somebody. I don't think he's known in the community. His name is Ben, and I'm debating someone else after that.
Ben.
Sorry,
Okay.
that's right. I gotta change my settings.
So the first debate name is Ben.
One second.
I don't
Uno
know a lot of. Yeah,
I
again.
thought your points like
Okay.
so me and him were kind of like on stream. I'm sorry, yeah.
This is Ben.
Well, you can call me Ben. My friend Phil,
Ben.
he kind of showed me your videos and what they were about. And
I,
the reason he did is because me and Phil had debated before about Aaron's character.
Uh huh.
Because I do support the Jaegerberg theory, and I think it is how ECMer wrote Aaron's character, right? So
Okay.
me and him were debating about it, and he's a fan of you. And so me and him were kind of like on stream. I'm sorry, yeah, I was streaming your video and
And
kind of
you
like
can't
going
hear
over
him?
it.
Okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. Okay,
turn
you
it
should be
up.
able to
You
hear me
say,
now. Go ahead,
damn.
bro.
It's not
All
my
right.
volume, it's his.
So I was streaming to him, right?
Oh, fuck.
And
I need to turn down my
we were
shit
kind
now.
of just discussing why I thought your points like weren't really um, supported by like other scenes in the story and how they kind
It
of
was.
negated what
Continue.
you were saying. So, and then
What?
I didn't necessarily convince him to be on board with the Jaegerberg theory, but he saw my point basically.
Gotcha.
And so then he suggested I just come on here and debate, and that was last week, and so that's why I'm here. And I just want to see if we can find at least middle ground with it.
All
I don't
right.
expect to really like completely convince you, but I hope I can at least be a little more cohesive than the other people on last week.
Well, I
Ooh.
mean, everybody did their best.
Throwing
It's not
shots.
everybody's gonna be kind of nervous to speak
What
on the platform, so
are you
we'll
talking about,
see.
racer?
But yeah, we definitely appreciate you coming out. Nothing but respect, and we just want to
Yeah,
hear your perspective. So basically, what you're saying is, while you understand where my problem with the Jaegerberg theory is coming from, you don't agree with it because the source material supports the Jaegerberg theory and counters my arguments against it.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say. So I have a little more context. The Jaegerberg theory is basically a theory that the reason why Aaron did the rumbling was just for his benefit, was basically for his amusement, or for his for yeah, basically his amusement. That's based off of. So Jaegerberg is actually based off the Heisenberg theory, well, not Heisenberg, but it's based off of Breaking Bad. And the reason why, for the context of this, so in Breaking Bad, we start with Walter White. He has cancer, right? And I think what happened is, well, he didn't get cancer. What happened is that shit, his life started crumbling. He lost his job, right? So his friend, or a friend of his, well, I don't know again, I never watched Breaking Bad, but a friend of a friend, um, told him like, "Yo, I could hook you up with a job, right? I could hook up with a job," but he said no. And then that he decided to do meth and get into the drug business, right? And then what happened is that he'll keep on making excuses to his wife, saying that, "Yo, I'm doing this for the family, right? You know, to support his family." But then he keeps on repeating it, and then he finally admits to his wife the truth that he did it for him, he did it for himself, he did it for his amusement, for his excitement, to feel the thrill, basically. So that's what, and basically to play a Chronicle Attack on Titan, the Jaegerberg theory is basically the reason why Aaron did the rumbling was for his amusement, for his benefit, for his selfish reason. Yeah, so that's basically the Jaegerberg theory in a nutshell. Let's continue.
So you believe that Aaron was always written to be the reason why he wanted the primary reason why he wanted to destroy the world was for himself, for
Yeah,
his own enjoyment.
yeah.
For well, I mean that's a way to say it.
What
I
what would you
believe
what way would you say it?
That is that's a way to say. That's what it means. That's really what the theory means.
so. I think what you said is truthful, like how you put it. Like I think that is his primary motivation with what he's doing, but
Oh
it's a
god, this
lot more
primary.
than just his goal for freedom and seeing that sight, right? That is a huge part of his character and a huge reason he does what he does. But
But
Aaron
there's other
is a
reasons.
nuanced.
I got you, but
Yes,
this see that's the problem. The problem is with this argument is that y'all will never want to say which one was the main one. We
Yeah,
all
that's what I'm tired of, man. Like, oh, what's his primary, secondary, this all this bullshit. Okay, did he do it for himself or not? Fuck, I bet you he gets like contradicting himself. Watch.
wanted, he wanted to destroy the world. We know that. But what I'm saying is, what was his real reasoning for it? You're giving it multiples, but with this theory, it's giving off the impression that yeah, while there may be multiples, there was one that was more that weighed more than the other ones. There was one that was really like the real one, and then everything else is just like secondary.
Yep.
yeah. Oh, well, see, it's like you're analyzing not necessarily 100%, but it's like you're analyzing a real person's motivations and goals. A real person isn't black and white. The same way we can't look at Aaron as black and white.
Okay,
We
well,
can
prove it.
assume based off of, we
Okay,
can assume based off of the context of the story that one weighs more than the other due to how much he talks about it and all the context supported by it and how Isayama framed it. And basically, I'm kind of looking at what Isayama was trying to portray with this character.
I understand what you're
Okay.
And
saying, but does that sound realistic to you? Like, okay, so let's say, oh, my fault. I understand where you guys are coming from with it. I really do get it. But the problem with it is, if Isayama wanted us to believe this, then why is it so hard for a lot of people to believe it? Like, why wasn't it written? Like, for example, like I said, the Jagerberg theory. Why is that no human being on Earth believes that Walter believes a different motivation than what Walter wanted to do when Walter literally said it. Everybody knows what he wanted because he told us no one has debates about this kind of stuff. So the fact that there's so many
Again, because what happened is Walter had a choice, right? Walter could have had a normal. He could have gotten another job, but another normal job because he had the opportunity. He had the choice. I don't feel it was his friend or friend of a friend, but anyways, someone was giving him the opportunity to get another job, a better job, actually, but he declined it. So we kind of knew that. Wait a minute, why is he declining such an opportunity? So it was kind of giving us the notion that there's more to the reason why he's in the drug business than there's more there has to be, we all knew there's more to that he's doing it for the family. There's more than that.
people disagreeing with this means that there must be something that Isayama didn't do properly to convey this to us for us to get it. There must be some discrepancy, right?
There has
yeah,
to be.
yes. So that's a thing I've actually thought about. So ever since I really started looking into how Isayama was trying to write it and in by using content from multiple scenes, I've thought to myself, yeah, the story could have been a lot better, and there couldn't this debate didn't need to be had if he had done it in a normal way that is easier for the viewers to understand. So I think I agree with you. I honestly think it could have been a better story had he portrayed it correctly and less nuanced, less just convoluted, right?
Yeah.
But based off of stuff he's said in the past, I've kind of drawn the conclusion he sees Aaron as this. It's his manifestation of everything he's kind of seen in the past and just all of his ideas he puts into one character, and he focuses a lot of Attack on Titan on Aaron. So this is why Aaron is very like complicated and not really simply portrayed, because he really wanted to go full board on just sort of philosophy theory, exactly how um, Aaron works in the world. This is why in the final chapters, a lot of the other characters suck. You think Aaron sucks too, and there are things that could have been worded better, in my opinion. But I agree, a lot of the characters then sucked because I believe he was mostly just trying to conclude Aaron, and all of the other characters around Aaron he was using as plot devices.
Yeah.
He
Don't
was
you think
just
that's
trying
kind of
to
bad?
form.
Isn't that kind of bad though? The fact that you can only focus on really one character and can't keep track and can't conclude all your other characters properly. Isn't that kind of bad? To use every other character except the main character as a plot device.
So,
Yes, I don't think the ending was very
okay, so you
well
think the ending was
formatted.
bad itself, but Aaron's handling was fine, but the rest was bad. Is what you're saying?
I think how the ending was published is bad, but I've come to realize what Isayama was trying to do, which I'm hoping, praying to God,
Trying is
the
not,
anime.
Trying is not succeeding. So you can try, doesn't mean you're gonna succeed, right? And in this time, and in this situation, that didn't happen.
Yes, I know.
If
I'm
I
not.
try to jump out of a window and I don't make it, I mean, if I it don't matter if I
Yeah, I
tried.
know. I'm not.
Yeah, if I try to pass the test and I still fail the test, I still fail. It doesn't give me an A for effort. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not defending the ending by saying it's bad, but it could have been good. I'm just saying, like
Could have been, but it isn't.
I understand how Isayama could have done it, and he didn't. He failed to do that, and I agree with you. Unfortunately, he
Okay.
did. So this is why I'm hoping in the anime, since he
That
said
they'll
it's
fix the
canon, he's
problem.
gonna fix it. He's gonna fix the pacing, so it makes way more sense. That's just like a lot of Aaron's character development in the manga happens after season 4, part 1 ended, right? So I'm hoping that the thing we talked about a little earlier, how he made it convoluted in.
What? Did you say a lot of Aaron's character development happens at season 4, part 1? What? Whoa. First of all, his development started, he had a lot of development way before season 4, part 1, or even before the time skip. He had a lot more development before the time skip. What is he talking about?
And hard to explain to the reader, and how we kind of a lot of people misunderstood his character. I'm hoping in the anime, since it's going to be animated, there's actually going to be voice actors, tracks, shots, and stuff. It's going to be way easier to understand, so that those misconceptions can be corrected.
Okay, got you. So my thing is, I don't think it's misconceptions. I was
Yeah,
asking
I
you
know.
that because I just wanted you I just wanted to see where you stood on that. I don't think it's misconceptions. I think he just fucked up. I think he just wrote Aaron a certain way and he changed his mind at the end. That's what I think. Now, but that's the only way that it logically makes sense to me. And I'll ask you why. I'll ask you a few questions. Just explain it to me, right? Aaron's absolute goal
Mm-hmm.
was to destroy the world. Like that's what he wants to do. He also wants to protect his friends, cool. But he really just wanted to kill motherfuckers. Like that's what we're getting down to, right? He's just a violent motherfucker, and he wanted to do this. Like that,
Mm-hmm.
not just to protect his island, not just to protect his friends, but just
Mm-hmm.
cause like this some shit I want to do, right?
Yeah. So, I disagree with that take. And I
Well, that's the
disagreed
yeah.
with.
I'm gonna put some tweeting. So I'm gonna put night shift. Well, not night shift. I'm gonna turn down the night. What is? I don't have any glasses that prevent me from doing it. The best I can do is probably no. Um, you know the night shift? Cause I don't. mean, would it really matter, guys? Would it really matter? Oh, it's already on the night shift. It's already on oh, okay. So um it's already removing other blue light. Yeah. My bad. That explains it.
Happy
When I
birthday.
watch.
Been on my
No, it
eyes,
is
that's why.
not. I think you misunderstood how these like the videos you watched because I watched your reactions
Okay,
as well.
so
I
then
think you
explain it to me then.
so the way you perceive these people's explanations is that Aaron actually like he was a psychopath and he liked killing people and he was a violent motherfucker.
Mm.
Aaron is violent, but
Mm.
not in the way that he's like a serial
Well,
killer.
this is what
He
they
wants
said. They said this was in his nature.
Yeah, that's what how that's what they said, bro. It's not his fault he interpreted it that way, because that's how they phrased it. If you wanna blame someone, blame the fucking person who fucking wrote the theory. Don't blame Saint.
Nature
What?
versus nurture.
it's
This is
in
in
his
his nature.
nature. It's in his nature to seek out freedom and find freedom in the ways he sees it as. That's his
Right.
nature, and that's what I'm
Okay.
saying. It happens to be
Okay.
that his nature and his want for freedom in the Attack on Titan universe
Causes him to have
was
to be
that
violent.
fight was to clear the outside world of people. But he's not thinking about the people he's killing. He's trying to push that away because I'm not denying he cried in front of Ramsey. He cried in front of Ramsey because he knows what he's doing is a wrong fucking thing. He
Right.
doesn't like the thought of what he's doing,
Right.
but because he's a slave to his
Okay.
own nature is the reason why he went after that. And because of his dream, it overseeded or overtook his morals and how he knew what he was doing is awful, deluded, and he openly rejected those lessons.
Okay. So if Aaron knew that what he was doing was wrong, right? He knew it was wrong, but he still wanted to do it. Why did he still want to do it even though he knew it was wrong? What's your answer to that question?
Hold on a second. I'm gonna rearrange a couple things. Give me a moment. Um, let's see here. Yes. I'm gonna try and move some stuff. Uh, can I put it in here? Okay. Oh crap. I'm back. Just gonna rearrange a couple things real quick. Whatever. I'll fix it tomorrow. Let's just focus on the video now.
Because he was a slave to his dream, as is the theme in AOT. Everyone's a slave to something. He was a
So
slave to his want for freedom and his seeking out freedom.
okay. So you're saying that he just didn't have a choice.
He
What are
had a
you saying?
choice, but
Then
he
how's he a
openly rejected
slave?
the other choices he had.
How is he a slave then? Slaves don't have choices.
True.
Because you're thinking of slave in the realistic
I'm thinking about the
real
definition
world
of the word
like
slave.
definition of slave. So like physical bounds and like external and internal enslavement are different things, right? He is not externally restricted for his dream. He's
Right,
internally
internally,
restricted
but
to his
it's still a
nature.
slave though. You're still a slave, whether it's internal or external.
Yes,
You're saying slave.
what I'm saying.
Yeah,
He is a
slave to
slave,
slave, bro.
and he had other choices, and because he's a slave to his dream, he rejected those choices. That's what I'm saying.
So
So you saying kill for fun?
why if he's a slave to his dream, then why did he try so hard to avoid this outcome?
He so the whole thing where he tries to avoid the future is it's because of the fact that he doesn't like the thought of killing and massacring all these people and taking away their freedom.
Then therefore then the freaking theory debunked then. What the fuck are you talking about? You're going around in circles, bro.
But
Then that means the theory's debunked.
he still wants to have that end result of freedom. So
Of
when
course he
he's
wants to
trying
be
to
free.
find
Of course.
when he's trying to find different solutions,
And
he's
none of them are
basically
make
saying
any sense.
he's
None
trying
of
to
them make
fight.
any sense.
So basically, he's kind of agreeing with Saint without even realizing it. He's saying, "Oh, but it's Saint, oh, but Aaron had no choice, right?" He's saying that this guy Ben saying that Aaron had no choice, but that then breaks the Jaegerberg theory, because the Jaegerberg theory, what that point was that Aaron had a definite choice that complies with his goals, right? Because we all know Walter White, he had a really good choice. He could have gone another job, everything would have gone back to normal, he got a better job, but he decided to go into the drug business, right? He had a legitimate, better option, right? That's the whole point of the Heisenberg theory, is that uh, Walter White had a better option, but he was too prideful and didn't take that option, right? In this Jaegerberg theory, the whole point is that Aaron is supposed to have a better option than the 100% certain better option than the rumbling, right? So if he did not have certainty, that alternative method that would have certainly uh secured parity, then that doesn't then the Jaegerberg theory is already debunked. He literally destroyed his own theory without even thinking about it, without even realizing it. That's the whole point of the Jaegerberg theory. Is to know that there's a way better option, but you chose this option instead. That's the whole point of the Jaegerberg theory. If he had no choice, then there's no Jaegerberg theory. That's how it works.
No. He's trying to find different solutions without that step of killing everybody. But nobody has that solution for because his
Exactly. Therefore, the Jaegerberg theory is debunked. He debunked this guy will debunk the theory himself. Why the fuck is he debating here?
his
No,
deluded
nobody
thought of
had
what
it at
freedom.
all. Like it's not cuz nobody had it. Like
Nobody
nobody
had
else
it.
had another option. It wasn't like it was.
Why do you think Hanji was apologizing? Why do you think Hanji was like feeling guilty a little bit? Because she knew that she had no other option. She knew that there was no other options. That's why Hanji considers himself a bad commander. Continue.
Was an option there and he ignored it. There was
There
literally
were
nothing else.
plenty of options because you're
What?
looking at it through perspective. This like if
Well,
you
look
look
through
at
anyone's
AOC
perspective. What
like we
which one was
obviously
logical to you? Which option was logical to you?
okay, if you want to look at it from a real world standpoint, all of the options that people had, right? I think that a partial rumbling.
Lay down and die,
Actually,
and sacrifice
no, actually,
Astoria.
I think, no, I think the euthanization plan
Lay
from a
down and
moral,
die.
That's lay down and
That's
die.
real
literally
world
what you think. Lay down and die.
That is laid out. That's euthanasia. That's lay down and die. What the fuck? What the fuck's he saying, bro?
because
That's
of
So
the
lay
if
down and
deaths
someone
die.
of
told
the
you, I hate you, I hate your ethnicity, and I want you dead, you say, all right, I'm gonna just lay down
I'm
and
Yeah, you
die.
gonna give up?
I'm thinking about it from the perspective like from Aaron's like eventual and
Let's not look at it from
unavoidable.
Aaron's. Let's not look at it from
That's
Aaron's
not.
perspective. Look at it from your perspective. If somebody
I
told
know.
you,
I am saying there. The euthanization plan is objectively morally better than Aaron massacring
oh
all
no,
humanity.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's morally better, but not logically, right? If you're trying to save your people, then yeah. Um, let's be honest here. For the greater good, yeah, euthanization plan better. Let's be honest. Not literally, most people would not think that, right? Realistically, most people would not think that. Again, humans are naturally selfish people, or well, are naturally selfish creatures, right? They'll take any option that benefits them and the people around them, and the people close to them. So yes, the euthanization plan is morally the better option. But let's be, but again, Some people are not gonna think like that. Most humans don't think that way. I mean, usually don't think that way, right?
I agree with you there. I agree with you there. Morally better. I agree with you there. I agree with you there that it is
You're
morally better.
asking me which
For
plan
sure.
was the best
No,
from
no,
a
no, no.
real world standpoint. I'm saying the euthanization plan
But
was the most moral.
the euthanization was the
Yes.
most moral, yes.
He's
But
agreeing
just
with
because
Of
you.
course,
something is
Let
the
him
most,
talk.
just because something is the most moral, don't mean you're gonna do it though. Logically speaking, doesn't mean you're gonna do it.
Exactly.
Say for example, if
Exactly. Just because it's better for the greater good doesn't mean you're gonna do it. You're gonna do it. You're not gonna do it.
a school bus full of kids and someone told you I'm gonna blow up this whole school bus full
I
of
like this.
kids, or I'm
He
gonna shoot
is.
your kid and let the school bus live. Moral answer is you say shoot my kid because you saving hella
Yeah,
kids.
exactly.
Not
That's a
gonna
greater
do that.
good.
Fuck
You're
those
not
other
gonna do
kids.
that.
It's my kid.
yeah,
Exactly.
but
Like
you're literally
This is from a human
taking
standpoint. So so
you're
the- so
taking
so
you're
let me just ask the question. Am I
sure he may be taking it at a smaller scale, but it's still the same analogy. It's still relevant to the same situation that Aaron's in, right? Either his people die or everyone else dies. Simple as that. Like,
am I an
what is
evil
he trying to
person
say
if I
here?
chose my child over that school bus? Am I
Yeah.
evil?
no
So
because
Uh,
Aaron's
that
not
was your
evil. So Aaron's not evil.
bro. Listen,
You can't make this shit up, bro. He literally thinks he's one there. Wow. Yeah, that means Aaron's not evil. Exactly. Sure, what he's not doing is right. But you understand, right?
It's,
okay. I never made the claim
all right.
that
I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure.
Aaron is a
I'm just
bad
making sure.
person for not choosing the euthanization plan,
I'm just making
right?
sure. I'm making sure.
You
So
But isn't the whole theory about him being a bad person because he's destroying the world for the fun of it? So what's his freaking point here then? Why is he debating then?
asked me what I think, and
right.
that's what I. But this is an
Okay.
argument about Aaron's nature and how he works as a
So
character
it's
and
in my nature to want to kill little kids. It's in my nature to want to kill little kids.
Yeah, and in human nature, we protect those we care about. That's human nature. Man, humans protect those that they care that they cherish. They protect those that are close to them. That's how just humans are. Humans protect other humans that are close to them. Exactly. That's the whole point here. That's what he's trying to say here.
If I let the school bus blow up.
Yeah. Let's see what he says.
No, because you're arguing from the perspective and your opinion of he had to do it for Eldia, when I'm arguing that Eldia was not the priority in his mind.
Oh, so you're so
Then the Jaegerberg theory is okay. Okay. Well, then I guess you can't be discussing about the theory,
now
then,
you know what
can
was in
you?
his mind. Okay, so where are you getting that from? That it was not the priority? Because from what I saw, the priority that he had was to.
From what he saw, and from most people saw, from what I saw, yeah, I understand that Aaron had multiple goals, or Aaron wanted. Here's the problem I think that everyone's misconstruing. I think that Aaron had multiple dreams, right? He wanted to protect his people, right? He wanted to protect the island. He wanted to protect his friends, right? But obviously, as you see in the story, he can't have both, so he had to decide over one or the other. You feel me? Hold on a second. I want to see what he
Not
says.
do
Hold
it. So if his priority to not do it, then I mean, like if his priority were to do the rumbling, then why would he beg Hanji for the way to avoid it?
Exactly.
His priority was to find. Okay, he had multiple goals, as does anybody else,
But you
right?
said you just said his priority was the rumbling, man. We need to figure out what his priority was.
His priority
Yes, let's figure it out.
is. I
Let's figure
just
it
said
out.
his main priority was not to save Eldia. It was one of his goals, but
Okay, so
his
his
main
Okay, so what's
priority
his
priority was
was
priority? What's his
to
priority?
do the
finding
rumbling.
freedom. I've
Oh,
already stated that.
all
I've
right,
already
By
finding
stated that
what?
his
How
finding
does he
main
freedom.
find freedom
goal
then?
is finding freedom. Yes.
So not kill.
First of all, we need to break down his version of freedom. We need to break down how he sees Aaron's version of freedom. We need to break that down first before you talk about any define freedom. Okay, but what type of freedom? What kind of freedom that Aaron wanted? Well, Aaron has all these different interpretations. What kind of freedom do you wanted? Right? If you guys want to know my interpretation of what Aaron's version of freedom is that he wants to be able to explore the world without any like hatred, like able to visit all these places without risking, about having about without being scared of multiple people killing him just because of what he is. That's my version. That's what I got from the manga, right? And I think that's what people got from the manga as well. To be able to explore the world without anyone trying to stop them because of what they are.
Killing people, just finding freedom.
So
Yes.
what's the version of his
All
freedom
right,
that he's
then I agree
talking?
with you. Then, so if
I
it's, but no, you said was to flatten the earth and all that shit. That's what you said.
That's the Jaegerberg theory.
no, I said that was his way to find his freedom in the context of AOT. Yes, that's why I said. That's why he
Okay.
did it.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So,
Mm-hmm.
so if Aaron destroyed the world, not
Yeah.
because not because it was in his nature, but because
Mm-hmm.
that was the only choice that would not require him to lay down and die.
Or sacrifice
That
his
was
story.
his only choice that would not require him to lay down and die, end his race, or sacrifice his story. That was the only
Exactly.
choice that the story gave him. So
Yep.
basically what you're saying is, in order for your story to make sense, in order for it to be a good story, Aaron needed another option that he would purposely avoid, even though it would solve everything. That's what he needed.
Exactly.
He needed a
Exactly.
point, an
That's the
option
whole
where so
point.
he placed a
That's how
person
the
who
theory
argued, all
worked.
right, we'll sign a peace treaty. We sorry, we don't want this more. And then Aaron did it anyway. Then you'd be right. Then you'd be like,
Exactly.
okay,
Then you be.
see, he had the opportunity to not have it happen. The story
Mm-hmm.
showed me that, but the story didn't show me that. This nigga
No, it
didn't
didn't.
have another choice, and he was
No, it didn't.
actively trying
No,
to avoid it.
Exactly.
there was no other choice. There was no
Okay,
other choice to
Then the fucking theory is debunked. Then why are you here?
ever be made.
What the fuck are you
okay.
here
So
for
why? So
then?
why are we acting like he did this because he had other options, and but it was his nature. He chose to do this point. That's not what
Exactly.
it
What the
was. The
fuck?
No,
story didn't tell us that.
What the fuck,
no. In
man?
his mind, he had no other options, right?
It, oh my goodness, bro. In his mind, what? Then why the fuck did Hanji apologize? Why is she saying sorry? Why is she apologize to herself, bro? I don't get it. I really don't get it, bro. In his mind, it's the only way. Are you fucking serious? Oh gosh. I thought we were so close with him. I thought we were so close. Ugh. Let's continue.
He had no options
No,
to where
fuck
he
his
could
mind.
say,
I'm asking you. I'm asking
Objectively,
you. Did he have an option?
objectively in the story, he had no other option. Okay, so he's trying to use Ben trying to use subjectivity to answer this question. No, it's objectively he had no other option that that would solve everything. That would have certainly secured Cody's future. That would keep the people alive, and his story didn't have to be sacrificed. There was no plan that secured that accomplished all those three conditions. None. So what the
I'm
fuck he's
asking
saying
you, bro.
here?
Did he have another option that didn't require him to lay down and die or sacrifice his
"Do you
story?
want? Do you okay?" We're talking from Aaron's standpoint. We're not bringing real life into this. We're not asking
He's
for
not
my
talking
opinion.
about
I
real
already answered.
life.
I think the moral decision was to do the euthanization plan, but that's
So, but you
against
would have
Aaron's
done
moral.
that. You would have done that
He
though.
would have done that. He would have done that.
I'm asking you.
If
Would
it
have
were
done it?
me, yes.
You would have done it.
Okay. I don't know if I would have done it because this is a
Then why the?
fictional universe, and put
Oh my goodness, bro! It's a fictional universe. It's a simple. It's a simple. If you think about it, just a simple question. I don't understand it. I don't really understand it. How come ending the fans will freaking talk about will put real fans as an example too, but they don't want to hear it from Saints? Oh my goodness, bro! What is going
myself in
on?
that
Okay.
world to make a decision like that.
You
Like,
would have let the
far.
school bus blow.
What?
You would have let the school bus blow up
I mean,
and
he's
let
an
your kid die.
analogy.
You would have let your kid die and
I don't
save the kid.
I don't understand the point you're making right now.
The point.
The point he's making is that would you do something for the greater good or not? You answered that same question before. You understood the question before, so what the fuck are you? Why are you confused now? It makes
Point
no
out
Like
sense.
I don't understand how this is relevant to Aaron's character.
because
It is relevant. The analogy is relevant because Aaron's in the same exact fucking situation, except at a bigger scale. Either his people or the rest of the world. It's the same situation except at a much larger scale. What the fuck? What do you mean? How's it relevant? What?
it's relevant to Eric's character. I'll explain because you're being selfish for protecting someone that you love versus killing people who you don't even know in order to protect someone you love. That's the same. It's
Exactly.
the same concept,
That's
but
that.
just given to
That's the
you
same
as if
concept.
you were in that predicament.
Same concept, but on a much smaller scale. That's it. Like,
Would you be
wow,
willing to
he's
take the moral high ground, do the moral right thing, to say
like
and
Zeke.
sacrifice your own child to other children that you don't even know that's not your kids? Nobody in the
Mm-hmm.
world's gonna do that. So that's why it's
Nobody.
easy to relate to Aaron because even though he
Nobody. Nobody's gonna do that. I'm gonna say that right now. Especially the son of your own flesh and blood like us. You're not gonna do it. You're not gonna do that.
may be morally wrong, I understand why he's being morally wrong because he doesn't have another option.
Okay, so you we're so what we kind of just skipped the whole debate on the reason he's doing what he's doing, right? Like you're
Yeah, you.
arguing as if I've already been convinced that
No, no, I'm
he's
not. I'm
doing.
not. I'm not. I'm not saying you've been convinced. I'm just trying to
No,
get you to give
I
me the
know, I
answer.
know. I'm just saying. How about we actually debate exactly why he did it before we debate if we should relate with him in his
Okay.
But you've
in his.
already told me why he did it, and I disagree with
Yeah,
your
you already
reason.
told me.
I've already told you that.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, but you disagree with my reason.
Yes, absolutely. I disagree with you saying I disagree with you saying that I disagree with you saying that he if what you're saying is that he did it for freedom and
He
the
did it
way he
because of his
got freedom
nature.
was by killing people. That's why he did it for freedom.
Mm. Yeah,
The way he got freedom is by killing people. I mean technically that's true, but what you're saying the way you're framing it is different than the way the story framed it. If the story had said Aaron had other options that was
are the legitimate, better
valid for his character
options.
and he chose not to do them, then I would agree with you. But he never was given that choice. Is what I'm trying to get across to you, which means that if he wasn't given that choice, then this
Said
wasn't written
that he
well.
said he was never given that choice, and no, because he wasn't given that choice doesn't mean the story wasn't written well. It was just how easy.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That means it wasn't written well. That means Esau couldn't think of enough fucking options. That does mean that. What the fuck are you
His
saying?
Siyama
character wasn't
presented.
written well.
Oh,
Well, okay,
his character.
yeah, his
Okay,
character is what I'm
so
saying.
Mm-hmm.
so listen,
What?
this is what I believe, right? Let me get this out of the way because this is kind of derailing.
Okay, go ahead.
Like into something that we should talk about later is what I'm saying. Like I should
Go ahead.
I
Go ahead.
should
Go ahead.
you know
Go
so
ahead.
Aaron's not a black and white character as I stated before.
All
He
right.
has
Okay.
multiple reasons for what he's doing, and when they went to the basement and when they discovered that humanity was living outside the walls,
Okay.
his morals were challenged, right? Because he's realized, well, now I don't know. The enemy is now people
Yep.
who I have
Mm-hmm.
no idea
Sorry,
about
my
rather
bad.
than just titans. Because
Right.
his entire world
Okay.
was the titan is the enemy, good guy and bad guy. It was
Right.
his ideal.
Yes.
Right.
Like it was where he could fight freedom in the most basic way possible.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So when he learned that humanity lived outside of the walls, his whole world was flipped upside down.
Right.
Hence the scene
Mm-hmm.
where he looked across the ocean
Right.
and
Okay.
he declared, like those are our enemies." Sorry, I'm
Yes.
stuttering. I'm nervous, but those
It's
are our
okay.
enemies, and
Will we finally be free if we
if
kill
we
all our
wipe them
enemies?
out,
Yeah.
we'll be free.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mike.
that was after he kissed Astoria's hand and already saw the future. Oh, not the whole future, but parts of the future. He
Mm-hmm.
saw the
Most
sight,
of it.
and he realized that's truly what he wanted deep down was that sight, was that empty world of freedom where he could have vast exploration and stuff. Because
Exploration.
the story, the story especially during the Ramsey scene, shows that his motivations were Armin's book. That was one of his main motivations, was to have the world of Armin's book.
No, I
You can't have the world of Orange Book and you fucking destroy it, dumbass. What are we doing here, man? So close, bro. How can you have the world of Orange Book if you evaporate all the water and destroy all the fucking... Oh, how? How? How can the world of Orange Book if you destroy it? Oh.
disagree. I disagree with that completely, and I don't know how y'all got that.
Yeah, I really don't know how. I really don't know how. Listen, okay, this is my little fucking idea. Okay. Yes, I do believe that he did get inspired by Armin's book. But he didn't want to destroy the world to make it empty like Armin's book. Yes, exploration is true. Yes, he wants to explore to see those sites. Yes. But he didn't want it to be empty. He wanted to have the opportunity and oh shit, my freaking laptop dying. Let me charge it. Hold on. What he wanted the ability and the opportunity to see those sites that are in Armin's book without anyone trying to kill them because of what they are, because of their race. That's what I've gotten. To be able to see the world without any trouble coming their way because of what they are. That's how I interpret it. I don't get, oh, he wants to destroy the world, make it empty. Like, I don't get how people get that. How do people get that fucking interpretation? I don't get it. I really don't get how people get that interpretation. And there are people, and guess what? There are content creators that believe in that and then make more videos, and then that video gets big ass views, and then other people start believing that same shit too. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. You want, oh goodness, bro, I don't get it. You really don't get it, man. Oh, because then it spreads because obviously people are gonna make a video on their interpretation of what they saw of it, and then it's gonna spread and people are gonna believe it. And it just fucking kills me, man. It kills me to people how people think like this, man. And I get it, it's subjective, but I don't get how you
Okay.
get something like
How
that.
about I go line for line on
Yeah,
chapter
no, no, no,
130?
no, no. I know he said it.
Yeah,
No, no,
you know the lines.
no. I'm gonna explain
Okay.
like how it like. Okay. See, you could read this. Because you can read it because I understand completely how you interpreted it because
Because
up
everyone
until like
interpreted that way up
A
until
lot of
now.
people interpret it that way. Most people did interpret it that way. A lot of people interpret it that way. I'm pretty sure. I'll bet $1 he probably interpreted the same way as well until the ending. I will bet $1 that he interpreted the same way Saint did until the ending occurred. I will bet $1. No matter, I'll bet $5. I'll bet $5 that he probably before the ending. I'll bet you $5 before the ending. Ben interpreted the same way Saint did, and most people did until the ending occurred. Because now, since the ending occurred, he has the hindsight to recontextualize what that monologue was. I bet you $1 that he thought the same way as Saint did before the ending was released. I think that he thinks this way now is because now since the ending occurred, he has to go back and recontextualize all these scenes in his head
Recently, right?
to in
up
order
until a
for the
month,
piece
yes,
together.
up until a month
You
ago, I did
know
the same way,
Of course, everyone
right?
did. That's the
exactly. He just admitted it. So I keep my $5. So because he admitted that he took it the same way until the ending. Because now in hindsight, he has to go back and like, okay, and trying to piece all together to recontextualize things. Well, I gotta keep my $5.
So wait,
When I compared it to different, like how scenes worked in the story, other scenes didn't make sense with the context of the way you saw it and the way I saw it, or you see it. Sorry.
Exactly. So basically, what Ben is doing is he's doing mental gymnastics. He's trying to he has to find a way to figure out a way to interpret it in some way that it makes sense to how the ending occurred, right? I don't think I'm phrasing this wrong, but he has to find a way to recontextualize it. He has to find a way to recontextualize that chapter or that scene in a way that it makes sense to the ending, to fit in with the thing, the fit of Aaron's character in the ending. So he just admitted that he thought the same way until he had the hindsight of the ending to he had to go back and recontextualize it to make it piece in his head that okay, that kind of makes sense if you interpret it this way. So does that make this? Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm wrong, man. I don't know.
they don't.
Open it, Jesus. No,
Well, how
no,
come?
because okay, so specifically the Reiner scene, right? The Reiner scene,
Mm-hmm.
he openly declares that him and Reiner are the same, even
Yes.
when he got
Mm-hmm.
the information that Reiner wanted to break the walls,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So when he said, "I'm the same as you," after Reiner had already admitted he knew the people of the walls were innocent, but he still did
Mm-hmm.
it for personal and selfish goals.
Same for Aaron.
He
Same for
said
Aaron.
he's the same.
See, fair.
So yeah, so I don't understand how that makes
It's
sense.
it's
You
self
think Aaron didn't want the rumbling?
because we've already gone over how it's selfish. It's morally wrong. It's
He
morally
chooses
the greater evil.
it's selfish because he's choosing his people over the world. That's how it's selfish. Not because he's choosing um for his benefit. He's choosing his people's future over the world. That's how it's selfish. He's choosing the people that he cares about. That's how it's selfish. Selfish is not only just selfish does not just include this. Oh my god. Okay, how do I say this? Being selfish doesn't just mean it's all about you, right? That's not what just being selfish is. Selfish is being you want to have something that benefits you and the people that you're close to, or people that you want people that you care about more. That's how it's selfish. It's selfish because he's choosing his people's future over the world. That's how it's selfish. For his people's benefit. That's how it's selfish. Not because he's doing it for his own personal gain or his own personal satisfaction.
Evil. It's selfish for him to choose his people over the rest of the world.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's how
selfish
it's selfish.
to continue to want to do it for his selfish perception of
No,
freedom.
you just
Even
want
though
that you want that to be the interpretation so your argument could be correct.
Exactly. That's how you
that
want it to
is
be.
how it was
That's not
written,
fair.
though.
That's not fair.
That's
That's
not
not fair. It could be I'll give it to you that it could have been written that way, but it could also have been written my way too. You have to give me that. Because
you have
easily
to.
that can be applied to my side as easily.
I mean,
You
You
can.
up
can.
until the
So then you
ending.
got so we can just count
Up
that scene
until the
out then.
ending.
We can count that scene out. Yeah, the ending is the retcon chapter. I don't care. Anything in there doesn't
It's
matter. It's
a
the retcon
retcon how
chapter.
you perceive the story, which means it was written.
Oh, just like how you perceive the story as well. Because you perceive the same way Saint did until the ending. So you can't. So you're already not making any sense. Because you really admitted yourself. You fought. You in chapter. You really fought the same way Saint did before the ending occurred. What the fuck is he saying here?
In a way that you didn't
But
see it.
you literally just told me. You
I
literally
said
just
it's fair. I said
okay.
it's fair to perceive it that
Okay.
way. I can
So
understand
I
how
need
you
an
perceive it
example.
that way.
So I need an example from before 139 that helps support 139 other than this one that supports both of our theories. Give me another one.
Give another
Okay,
one.
It should be easy.
so
It's a
yeah,
It
it
should
should
be
be
easy.
yeah.
right. I'm getting it right now. I'm gonna read. So
Yeah.
when he's crying down, breaking down to Ramsey,
Uh huh.
Mm-hmm.
he said, the island. It's to save Eldia, but it's more than that. In your video, you said it's to save Eldia first. He said that first, which in that, I mean, the way you said it, to you that means it means more to him, but you can't make that assumption
Can't
because he
make that
just
assumption. That's
after
fair.
that after that point he's describing, but it's more than that. What was really beyond the walls was nothing like the world I dreamed of. It wasn't the world in Armin's book.
Right. So
So
That's
there's
interesting.
two ways to
See,
interpret that. You can interpret it wasn't like the world in Armin's book, as in it was
yeah, you could interpret it as face. You interpret it as face value, like what Ben is doing right now. Or let's see what think. Let's see what saying to how he yeah
barren,
interpretation.
it was lifeless. There was no
yeah,
humans there,
yeah.
and
That's what he means.
that's your interpretation of it, right?
That's the
Yeah.
face
So
value.
in
That the,
Why
his
the fuck would Aaron be mad that there were humans there?
your
As
exactly
if
why?
no, well,
no,
go
no,
ahead.
no,
I'll let you finish.
your interpretation of that scene is that he's saying that because
No,
people.
don't talk about mine. We talking about yours first.
Talk about yours. You talk
I
about
already
yours
said
first.
mine. I said that what he means by that line is that it wasn't the world lifeless,
Like
without
Aaron,
rights, nothing, no moral
no humans,
portion
nothing
of
to
any.
no more, no right. Boom. All right, cool.
And yours
Let me
is
let me let
your
me let me let me counter yours.
Let him how and yours is how do you know what scenes if you haven't even let him explain it? Let him talk,
Let
man.
me
Shut the
say
fuck
it. I
up.
got you. You already know what mine is.
yeah.
Mine is that what he was saying was he could be fucking free. He could go outside without having to worry about being attacked. You telling me that this man Aaron just hates humans? So basically, by your logic, if
He hates humans outside the
he found out that there were other humans that didn't even want to kill him, they
Yep.
didn't want to do nothing to this man, he would be like,
Yep.
"Fuck, man, it's not like Armin's book.
Yeah!
There are
Yes!
people out here.
Yes!
No,
Yes!
he wouldn't care because they're not
Yes!
trying to kill him. He probably like, "What's up,
Yes!
y'all?" He said that to everybody else. They
Yes!
weren't trying to kill him. So why would he say this to?
Facts!
Why would he
Preach,
say that
bro!
to any human that steps outside? Why
Preach.
would he be upset?
Preach,
Tell me.
bro!
Can you
Exactly. Say it.
reword? Can you reword that? Because like I barely understood
Okay.
like how you were explaining that.
Okay. If Aaron wanted the world to be a lifeless, barren place, and the reason why he's upset is just because there are humans outside. It's just because there are
Yes,
humans.
man!
That's why he's upset. Not that these humans necessarily
Oh,
want to kill him,
man.
just that they
It's
exist
been
at
these
all.
long time
What you're
watches,
telling
man.
me is,
Gets me pumped
if
up,
there were
bro.
humans outside who were completely peaceful, they're friends, they didn't know they existed, they're like, hey guys, we'll help you guys build the world and everything, and we'll help you guys
Yeah,
get
we hope you guys catch up with technology. We
partner with
continue.
us. We don't have no problems with
Oh,
y'all.
okay. You
If
just said it.
that were the case, he'd still want to kill them. That's what you're telling me.
How'd you tell
Because
him?
it wasn't empty like Armin's book.
Mm.
He, he would still want to have that reality with
Oh
Armin's
no.
book.
Oh, no. He's fault. He's gone. No, 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 no. See, people like, it makes no sense, man. Because he did it. These people are the same guys that call Saint and other ending haters narrow-minded. See, pitch perfect example, man. Even if his man's like explaining that if the people are peaceful, then he will still want to destroy. He's like, yeah, what? And people call, oh, I don't get it, bro. And the individuals call us narrow-minded and call us freaking us really having reading comprehension. I don't get it, bro. I really don't get it. That's why you don't really know much about Aaron's character, man. You really don't. You really don't know much about Aaron's character at all. I know for a fact Ben does not know much about Aaron's character at all, right? Oh, you want some undeniable proof? Okay, how about this? Literally, just one. I can use this one sentence, one dialogue from Aaron's thing to shut down Ben's whole theory. Look at this. Aaron said to Zeke in the past, "If someone tries to take away my freedom, I won't hesitate to take away theirs." You know what that means? That means if people are gonna be hostile to Aaron and his friends, then he's gonna fight back. If people are trying to kill or trying to oppress Aaron and his friends or Aaron and his people, if you take this into the same global scale and as his Attack on Titan, right? Then he's gonna fight back. That's literally what that means. That means that people are gonna be hostile and trying to attack Aaron and his friends, then he's not gonna be scared to fight back against them. If people were friendly, right? It's literally just this phrase. I won't fuck with you if you don't fuck with me. That's it. If people out there are being friendly and and trying to help the people, then everyone's not gonna attack them because they're helping. They're being friendly. They're not trying to take away his freedom. They're not trying to attack him or his friends or people that he cares about. He's like, okay, damn, this well lit. That's literally what that dialogue means. And I don't know if it will ever point this out, but that's really what it means. That's really what that sentence means. That's what he actually meant to say. That's really what he meant to Zeke, right? If people are gonna, if people are gonna try and hurt my friends and hurt my people, then I'm not gonna be scared to defend them. That's really what it means. He doesn't attack. He's not gonna attack people for no reason. If they trying to fight first, he'll fight back. That's really what it means. But then again, he does again. Ben just forgot about that sentence. Just forgot about that. That page alone, that panel. Hold on. I don't know what panel is it. Hold on, I'll show you. Cause I'm not talking out my ass here. Um, taking away freedom. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It was in the past. Right here. Right here. If someone is willing to take my freedom, I will not hesitate to take theirs. So that means that if people are gonna try to hurt him or to prevent him from doing something, right? Or I don't know, yeah. So people are gonna be basically willing to hurt him or hurt the people that he cares about. He's not gonna be afraid to fight back. That is literally the definition of what that's little about this is about this thing. Ah,
Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I can't. I don't know, bro.
I
I don't
can't
know.
do this,
I don't
bro.
know. I
I
don't
can't.
know.
See,
You
what you said
can't. You
doesn't
can't save
really
him.
challenge the
I don't know, man.
my the perception that he means
I don't
that.
know.
I mean, you
So,
just
so he
said,
wants to kill on Yakapon. He wants to kill on Yakapon. When this moment he
Yeah,
saw him, he like, damn, I want to kill this nigga. He from outside.
well, do you think he wants to kill Ram? No.
No, obviously not. That's my point.
that's his point. That's his point. Because they're innocent people. They're innocent, nice people. That's his point. What makes it hard is that despite being all these good people outside of the world, also bad people too that want them dead. Just like the world leaders of all the fucking countries. You know they're nice people, but they're also bad people too. Like I
I've
don't
already
get it,
told you
man.
he doesn't want to kill people. He doesn't want like the thought of killing all of these people.
Then why does he? Okay, why does he want the world to be banned?
Then why did you say no? Then when Saint explained this, he said, yeah, he will still do it despite if the people were nice. That makes no sense. He's contradicting himself. He's not even realizing it. It's crazy.
Why is the
He
world being
wants
banned
to
so
have
important
that
to him?
bounded world of Armin's book. He wants to have that reality.
And that reality would have been achieved if everyone was nice. You had the opportunity to see the things in Arwen's book. That doesn't make any sense. What?
It's not the fact. It's not that he wants to kill all these. Like he okay. you're just like there's no objectivity of the. Okay, I'm trying to word
So
myself in a
you,
way.
so you listen, Ben. I just need you to say it one more time. You're telling me if the outside world was nice and kind to aliens, if they were the best, nice, they brought them cupcakes, milkshakes,
a little
pies. They
hyperbole,
took their
but
pictures. They helped them rebuild. They brought them to their world. They got
just leave them the fuck alone and treat them as normal fucking people.
them some bad bitches. Aaron would still want to kill them. Yes or no?
Or to put it in a simple phrase, if they just treat them as normal fucking people, that's literally what Aaron just wants. He wants his people to be treated just like everyone else. That's fucking it. I know Saint's doing a little hyperbole here, but basically it's just if the outside world treated his people equally as everybody else, then he would not then he would not destroy the world. That's it. That's literally it. And I wonder how you respond. How you respond? How you respond? How you respond?
Probably not. He
Okay,
probably
then.
Okay, then Saint wins. Saint won the debate. It's already over. It's already over. It's already over. So simply, I know again, Saint, he's exaggerating purposely. Like it's a hyperbole. But all that Aaron wants was was for him and his people to be treated equally, just like everyone else. That's it. That's it. That was all. If Aaron and his people got equality, right? Racial equality, right? Him and his people treat like everybody else, then he would never have he would never have thought of the rumbling at all. That's all. That's it. That's it. If they just treat his people with respect and treating his people equally, then then he would never have started rumbling at all, or having thought of starting rumbling at all. That's all we need to do to prevent the rumbling. Is just treat people with respect and treat people equally. That's all. But he didn't do that.
So what the
That's
fuck
it.
are you saying?
probably wouldn't want to. I mean, obviously he wouldn't.
Probably. Oh my god. It's 1-1. I should not be doing it. I should not be sliding my desk. Oh, these anti-defense are so fucking stubborn. How is it a year and a half later? I'm still getting angry. Fucking hell.
Want to kill them, but he probably
Okay. So if he
probably
wouldn't want to kill them, then that means that there's a reason other than just existing, right?
yes,
Exactly.
All
there is.
right then. So
I
what are
told
you
you.
That's
saying?
it.
What are you saying, bro?
That's it,
I told you
man.
All
he
right,
has multiple
all right.
goals.
My fault, bro. My fault, bro. Let me hold on. Let me get my composure, man. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
let him get his
I'm
composure
sorry.
because
I'm trying. I'm
uh, he is cooking your ass. He is cooking your ass,
my
bro.
my bad. All right.
I told you he got multiple goals.
Go ahead, bro. He
Some
got
he
multiple goals. I
prioritizes more
got
than
you, bro.
others.
Go ahead.
And guess what? If the outside world was nice, then guess what? He won't have to think about achieving any other goal. Because guess what? The island would be safe. His friends would be safe. His story would have to be sacrificed. Boom. If the outside world was nice, then all of Aaron's conditions would be fully fulfilled. You have no need to have all these conditions about talking about plans and shit. Because the outside world is willing to help them catch up in technology, help them out, then Aaron will not have to be thinking about about a plan. So whatever Ben's gonna be saying here, it could automatically be solved if the people outside the world were nice people and treat people equally with respect. That's it. So whatever he's gonna say out here, it's automatically invalid.
So
Let's hear it.
he
Let's hear what you
does
guys
want to
say.
save Elliot, right? That is a goal of his.
All right.
Yes.
He
Yes.
does want to have his friends live long lives,
All
and he
right.
does
Yes.
want to end the Titan curse.
All right.
Yes.
These are all goals of his, and we both agree,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Um, bro,
Oh, don't forget, he doesn't want to sacrifice Astoria too. That's another goal. He I think he purposely forgot it, but he doesn't want to forget either, right? Um, but then again, if the outside world was nice, all those goals would be fulfilled. All if the outside world just treated his people with respect and treated them equally, all those goals would be fulfilled. Wouldn't it? Again, don't. Again, you can listen to his point, but again, his point does not matter because that it can all his point could already be debunked, right? If the outside world was nice, then all the Aaron's goals would be completed, except obviously any Titan curse, but they probably figure out later on, right? Like I think the outside world, if the outside world people were nice, I think all of his goals would be completed except obviously any Titan curse. I think that'd be a little bit more harder to achieve. But besides that, the basic necessities are already completed, right?
you devolved me so bad. Goddamn.
Yeah, because he hit your ass with fucking facts and knowledge. Damn. He hit you so much facts, you fucking. Because he hit your ass with so much facts that you just can't even. You're flabbergasted. That holy shit. Saint actually makes a good ass point. That's why he's so fucking dazed. That's why he can't really make. He's like your brain's realizing it now. Your brain's realizing it, but you're not. Your words are not. You're not admitting it verbally, but mentally you're thinking, holy shit, Saint's actually right, but you're not saying it verbally. So that's why you're having tough on saying, because obviously his brain is thinking, holy shit, that makes sense. But his brain is so focused on that his mouth is trying to say the opposite, but he's struggling to say the opposite because what Saint said is actually true. So you can't counter his arguments because what Saint is saying is true. So his brain's just having his brain's having a fucking his mind's got fucking blown. He had his mind blown, but he's trying to say the opposite. He's trying not to admit it. Like you know what people are saying, like when people actually like get like an epiphany from their perspective, like, oh, you're actually right. But he's trying to say, but like, because you know what Saint's saying. What Saint, what he's saying is right. What his point is right. But he's trying to counter argument. He's trying to counter it, but he's having trouble because he knows what his Saint said was right. It's so funny.
Oh man, could it be because it's not good, bro? Could it be
Could it be because he dropped the knowledge on your ass? Could it be because he had an epiphany and Saint was right the whole entire time?
because the story don't make no fucking sense? I've been trying to tell y'all this shit months.
Listen,
It doesn't make no sense, bro. Just accept it. It's poorly written.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Okay, it's honestly like the overwhelming situation I'm in right now, where I can't really.
Oh my gosh! Of course I'm in a live stream, bro. First of all, no one can see your face, but it's not like we know who the fuck you are. You ain't got no social media handles. You don't know who the fuck you are, right? And not only that, didn't you have like a week to prepare? Did you have a week to prepare? But I don't know if you actually prepared for it or not. But like, come on, you know you're getting yourself into. I mean, you you intentionally joined, right? Saint doesn't force people to join his chat. People who come on his stream, people who come and debate Saint on TATACAW, they're willing participants, right? And yeah, again, you can still be overwhelmed, a little overwhelmed despite being a willing participant. But come on, just be a little. Again, he's trying to be he's not trying to be open minded about this. That's the problem. He's Saint cracked open his skull, drops the knowledge, closed it back, and then it just starts to his brain soaks all that knowledge in, like holy shit.
Debate
Fuck.
Bro.
So let me okay. I want to just say this.
Don't make
You
excuses.
had a week to
Don't make
prepare for
this
this, bro. Don't
I
do
got a
it.
week.
exactly.
I got
You knew what you was
You
getting
had a week.
into, bro.
Exactly.
Oh
You
my
knew, dude.
god, bro. You really ain't gonna give
Yo,
it to
when
me, bro.
Buddhism,
You
he
really
doesn't
think you really
force
not made a
you.
good ass point?
Bro,
Come
listen,
He
on,
he
bro.
did.
Come
He
on,
did.
bro.
bro, he
He
said
did
it
make a good
straight,
ass
bro. He
point.
said it's hard to stalk on
No,
TV.
I ain't trying to hear that shit.
No,
You know I made a good point, bro. I
he
just want you
he
to admit
did.
it.
He really did. But he's so afraid to admit it because if he admits it, then Saint wins. Right? We all know okay, obviously he wins. He obviously won this. He obviously won against this debater. But but I understand it's a debate because obviously I understand because in the debate you can't admit that what the other person's saying is right, or else it kind of discredits you a little bit. I understand that because again I've done debates before, and one thing that you can't that you shouldn't really do is to admit that other person is kind of right. Like, 'cause again, that's first hand experience. I made that because I was in a debate in high school, and it happened like a few years ago. So me and my friend were in a debate, right? But the problem is that we were debating against our friends, like, because this whole project is that it was me and my friend, right? I forgot what topic was it on, but we were supposed to discuss um we were supposed to discuss, like, we had a topic. The problem is two of my friends, two of my other friends, were on the other team, and me and my friend were on one team, and we were discussing. We were basically having a debate. But the problem is, me, we were both making really good points. So like, and of course, in a debate, you can't admit when the other person is right. I understand that. That's the whole point of a debate, not to admit that, right? But or I don't think you actually. I don't think you. Oh yeah, I don't know if you can admit it, but I think you can admit when someone else on the other team is right, but it's not a good idea, because then it kind of discredits you a little bit, right? Because the whole point is basically trying to discredit the other team. That's basically what whole debate is. But anyways, yeah, we both teams, me and my friend and my friends, are making good points, and like we were admitting that shit, we were both making good points, and yeah, and then obviously our teacher's like you guys did good, but you're not supposed to really admit uh that the other team's right, because then then the audience has trouble. Then the audience will have trouble being on your side, right? Or it would be harder to persuade um people on your side if you admit that what people on the side said was actually good. That's what I heard. And yeah, I get Ben. He can't admit that Saint's right, because if he does, then Saint wins, right? And it kind of ruins from people um understanding his point, because yeah, he admits that what Saint said is correct. Then therefore Ben's interpretation is not. That means Saint's interpretation is more credible and more reliable to understand than his. I get why he's afraid to admit it, but at this point, what can you say, right?
No, I
Just
disagree with
admit
your
it,
point.
Ben.
No,
Come on,
listen,
you
listen.
can't
I just
disagree.
want to ask,
Ben.
be willing, tomorrow or something, to have a DM call
No,
where I can
that
explain my
means you
point better.
lost.
No, bro. What the hell? You said this is the call right here. Why do we need to call privately? No
Yeah,
one, bro. Close the stream down. It's just me and you talking. Close it. Just
Oh, I
close
don't
it
have
down.
the stream
So
open.
what's
I
the
don't have.
problem?
Bro,
exactly.
it's just like the thoughts, bro.
You say you need to collect your
Like
thoughts.
like
Okay, so here, how about this? You
But
just
what about Saint then? Saint's pretty much going off the top of the dome here, right? We know from what you're saying, we don't again we can't see from his screen. Before we said he's looking at like different panels, right? So that means he came up with some preparation. Saint's basically on the top of the dome. He hasn't changed. He hasn't changed from this window since. He's going off the top of the dome here, right? That's kind of what the whole point of what's kind of most of the point of TATACAW. It's just mostly trying to, again, you can reference the manga obviously, but most of it's going mostly off the top of the dome here. Right? For me, I'm going on top of the dome. I don't have any script at all. Again, I'm live streaming, so I'm like a fucking script on live stream. But again, like Like, and don't forget, he had a week. He wanted to join Saint's call or Saint's stream, knowing that he would be live. Because I don't get how he's so unprepared despite him having a full week. Again, I don't know anything could have happened in that week. I don't know, but I don't know how he's so unprepared. I don't know.
Just come back next week. Collect your thoughts. Come back next week. How about that?
No, like I said, I would rather just
I don't
debate.
want to do it privately, Ben. I wanted
No,
this to be an audience, everybody to see, bro. We could do it now.
because again, when you debate, again, I don't understand this. When you do a debate, it's typically you need to have an audience, right? If you do there's also things like private. You can't have a private debate. You can't have a private debate. Why do you think the presidential election debate? Yeah, I think yeah. Why do you think was it televised? Right? Because you're trying to get people to be on your side. That's the whole point of a debate. If you try to do a private debate, then that just ruins what a debate is. The whole point of the debate is to get the audience to go on your side and to be aligned as your side as the more credible one and the more reliable one. That's the whole point of a debate. If you're trying to have a private debate, then that just destroys the whole point of an actual debate. You need an audience to have a debate. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of a debate is to have an audience. You need an audience to have a debate, or else it's just not a debate. It's just a conversation at that point.
Next week, I got you, bro. Just collect your thoughts. You didn't prepare. You didn't realize I was gonna go on your ass like that. It's okay. Next week, I got you, bro.
Okay, I have a dictionary. With the online dictionary. Definitions from Oxford Languages. A debate is a formal discussion on a particular topic in a public meeting or legislative assembly, with which opposing arguments are put forward. So, keyword public. Therefore, people. You need people in order to have a debate. You can't. You need people or an audience to have a debate. Or at that point, it's not a debate. It's just a conversation.
We could do that, bro. It's all good, man. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you coming in here. I know you love this story, man. I know you want to make sense, but it don't, bro. I'm sorry, it don't make sense, bro. It don't make any sense.
Tusk is right. I concede this week. I concede.
All right,
This
week. All right, I'll see you next week, man. I'll see you next week, bro. Hey, you have a good one, bro. I appreciate you, man.
I apologize.
You good. You don't gotta apologize, man. You don't gotta apologize. It's all good, man. Yo, I do this shit, boy.
He won. He won. He actually won.
You're trying to tell me this man would have destroyed the world anyways? They would have been like, hi, guys. Hello. Hi, what you guys doing over there? We thought y'all was cool. Aaron be like, fuck all y'all. I want to see nothing here but dirt, nigga. I don't care how nice you are. Fuck you. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get out of here, man.
Yeah, he won.
Crazy, man. Y'all are crazy, man.
Hold on. I want to see the chat replay. Let's see the chat replay. Because I know I was actually in this chat live live time. Yep. W Nation, bro. I think I gave a W as well. Where's my let's look at my content. 'Cause I definitely I think I was there. I'm pretty sure I was in this stream. Christy Chill. Haha. 3-0. Yep, 3-0. He's 3-0 on that one. KO, TKO. I had to be here. Poor Ben. Yeah, St. Louis got him. folks, we got him. Oh shit! Why did I this? Okay, I don't see anywhere. So, oh no, right here. Fuck. Trash. Trash that. Hold on, let's see. I know I commented. Let's just see.
Crazy, man. You're not gonna tell me about Attack on Titan, bro. You can tell me about any story you want. I don't care, bro. You can tell me about Dragon Ball Z. You can tell me about Naruto. You can tell me about Samurai
Where's my
Champloo.
comments?
You can
Where's my
tell me about the
comments?
Boondocks. You can tell me about
I was
fuck. What
there.
else? I don't even know. Death Note, bro. You can tell me about
So
whatever
now I
you
watched
want.
this,
You
bro.
can't tell me about Attack on Titan.
Yeah, 3-0. He's 3-0.
Not that one. Anything else? Not that one.
Test. Say
All
take
right.
the scalp, yeah, bro.
All right. So we got another guest today. Forgot what he wanted to.
Hold on. Man got a stamina board to clean hand to go with.
Debate. Let me hit him up. See what he
Come on, I had the com.
All right,
Okay,
guys. Well, I think
if
that was a good
anything,
first debate.
if
You
anything,
guys
I
like
didn't
that?
comment. If anything, I didn't comment, but I definitely
That
was
man was
here.
stuck. I hit him with. I hit him with the one. I
Man
was waiting
was
for him to say that
stuck.
shit. I was like, I'm
That
ready,
man,
bro, because I thought of
did
that
he
shit the other day.
concede?
Like
Yeah,
that
he
shit don't
did.
make no fucking
He
sense. I just
conceded.
could
He
never put words
conceded.
right. Don't make no fucking sense. But now I can. I got it now. Fuck that shit, bro. Y'all don't accept that bullshit. Don't get tricked. Don't get tricked into somebody telling you that you know what you felt when you read that shit. You know that shit was wrong. Ain't nobody gonna trick me. Ain't nobody gonna make no offense to anybody
Oh
listening. Ain't
no,
nobody gonna make no
I see.
2 hour
Cause
video
it's not right.
and
That's why
no. I read this
I
story.
know.
I watched this story. Read this story.
Hold on, cause it's live chat now. So I think I definitely did comment. Let's see here. Let's see here. Same informative. Fuck. Can I go back? So I'm so sorry, guys. I just want to see my comment for the sake of it.
Here, man. You look crazy, man. Y'all look crazy, man. Crazy, man. You're not gonna tell me about Attack on Titan, bro. You can tell me about any story you want.
Come
I
on.
don't care, bro. You can tell me about Dragon Ball Z. You can tell me about Naruto. You can tell me about Samurai Champloo. You can tell me about the Boondocks. You can tell me about fuck. What else? I don't even know. Death Note, bro. You can tell me about what you want. You can't tell me about Attack on Titan.
I still tell you
Not
the
that one.
same.
Anything else? Not that one. Jeez. All right.
Okay.
All
Whatever.
right. So
If anything,
we got a
I'll edit it
guest
out. I'll edit this part out if you
today.
guys want to. But
I
yeah,
forgot
he
what he
got
wants to
cooked.
debate about, but let me hit him
He
up.
got cooked.
See what he
He cooked.
All right.
Ben got cooked. I don't know if he ever came. I don't know if he ever came back. I don't know if he ever came back, or I think if anything, I think he came back. We brought another person with him. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched these things. Cause don't forget, it's been a year and a half. So it's a year and a half later. But anyways, yeah.
People saying I straw manned. How did I straw man? I asked a very basic question. All right, here. I asked a simple question,
If
bro. You
anything,
don't
he
even
did.
have an answer. How's that a straw man?
If anything, Ben did.
All
Cause he
right.
just uses analogies.
Yo, you there?
Oh, what's good, bro?
What, man? How you
Okay,
doing
there it
today?
is.
Yeah, I'm chilling, bro.
All right, that's what's up,
Oh
man.
fuck
Dang.
him.
Bro, I gotta say this before we start, though, bro. You're funny as hell, bro. For real.
Oh well, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you. I try to make it entertaining, you know.
Yeah, bro. You got
What
it,
you
bro.
did?
That shit, your videos be funny, for real.
I appreciate you, man. So introduce yourself to everybody.
Uh, um, yeah, what's good? I'm G Day, and
G Day.
I'm just trying to talk about cause
Oh,
I don't. I'm not about to say
Oh,
I
let me
think
check
that's
my shit.
fire or I fuck with it heavy or anything like that, or I don't think it's really I actually don't even think it's
All
that good.
that.
But so I'm gonna be here quick. It's gonna be a quick shit. I just want to ask you, right? So do
Yeah.
you agree with the idea that um that Aaron
Sorry.
is
Sorry. This one.
a slave to the story, right? That he's a slave to himself type shit.
I don't believe in that slave to bullshit because I feel like that's just boring. Like they're predetermined. you're gonna do whatever you have to do just because. Like, no, I don't believe Aaron is a slave to any of that. Just what I just because of what I just said to the last person. Aaron makes choices, and his choices are based on the options that are available to him. He doesn't he doesn't make his choices based on some external. He makes his choices based on his life. We saw this dude grow up from a little ass kid to an adult. We saw everything that he went through. So we understand based on what he's been through why he makes the choices that he makes, and Isayama went through the work to show us why he made the choices that he made. And I will never sit here and go like I will never sit here and betray what I learned watching this character for you to tell me that it wasn't real. For you to tell me that he did it
Nah,
because he was a slave, that he didn't have his own choices, he didn't make his own decisions.
but he did it. But that's not because he. But I see what you mean because we did see him go through. But the thing is, right? Is the thing is when we find out, like in 121, right? When we
Mm-hmm.
find out that
Mm.
he told his dad to do what all that shit,
Yep.
and that we find out that he knew he was going to do the rumbling
Yep.
at like by the age of before he even went to Molly type beat. We find out that like
Yeah, he
right
found out
after
when he
the first
kissed Astoria's hand. Yeah.
right, we find that shit
Mm.
out. So it's not necessarily before that. Like I wouldn't say that like when he was younger, like season one, season three, part one, Aaron isn't really a slave at that moment because he hasn't none of that shit.
Well,
He isn't.
according to y'all, he was a slave to killing Titans.
Nah,
Yeah.
nah, nah,
Why
nah.
not?
He
What's the
wasn't a
difference?
slave. He wasn't a slave because the difference is that once he gained that knowing of the future, that is when he
He stopped
became a
being a
slave.
slave. Oh,
That's
that's
when he
when he
became a
became a
slave.
slave. So he
That's
wasn't
when
a
he became.
slave before.
No, he wasn't a slave because he didn't know what was good. He didn't know anything. He was just living his life and doing what he felt he wanted to do. He was making his own choices based on what to do. Once he got once he the future.
Oh shit! I got that note again. Hey, welcome to the follow. Welcome to the gang. Someone follow me. Hey, who followed me, bro? I can't see your follow, man. Corrupt Bite, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the freaking tribe, bro. Welcome to the Predator tribe, bro. Yo, man, thank you for joining, man. Um, again, my YouTube's in my bio. So you want to subscribe to my YouTube too, man, and join the YouTube gang as well. It's open, man. Thank you guys for following, man. I always heard that slow motion. I heard it from another content creator. A slogan. It's called slow motion better than no motion. Sure, I may have only have a couple viewers here and getting one subscriber per stream, but one follower per stream. But hey, man, I'll be getting one to none. So thank you for following, man. Welcome to the gang, bro. Welcome to the tribe, bro. That's the little thing I'm trying to do, right? I'm trying to call us something. My fellow my fellow brethren. Yeah, my fellow brethren. Let's go, man. Thank you for joining Crowd Bites. All right, man.
I have internet. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do part one and part two at the same time because it's the same episode. Let's do it.
All right, there we go. Finally, what the fuck, man?
Oh, we back in it.
Yeah, we back now. I don't
You
know
back
what
Yep,
in
the
we
it.
hell
back
that
in it.
was.
We back in it.
Oh, say less.
It's 3 o'clock in the morning, but we still back in it. I ain't sleeping. I ain't tired.
All right.
Like
I ain't
restart
tired.
type
Let's
beat.
do this.
Restart, reset.
Yep. Yep. By the way, I really need a playlist, so that's why I automatically went to the next video.
All
Give me a
right.
Oh,
playlist.
my bad, y'all. I don't know what's going on.
No problem. No problem.
All right.
No problemo.
Chat. Go on. Chat. Have you guys ever read AOT? What's your opinion on it? What's your opinion on it, on AOT? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, chat's pretty slow right now. I'll continue, and then if you guys comment, then I'll pause and I'll read your chats.
Where's me at?
All right. So like I was saying, right?
Mm.
Aaron being a slave to himself and
Mm-hmm.
to wouldn't really say I mean, I guess it is the plot since it's part of the plot, but like more
Mm.
to himself feels more correct or poetic or whatever. So thing is, right? When Aaron gained the power and saw when Aaron saw the future when he touched Sawyer's hand, he only saw the right. That's like the only thing he saw, pretty much based off what he was saying in his inner monologue.
That's not the only thing you saw, but that's the biggest event that he saw. It's not the only thing he saw, but that's the biggest event that he saw.
Monologues and the
That's all I'm
flashbacks
gonna
and
say.
shit. And when that happened, he no longer made his decisions based off what he felt like he wanted to do. It was more based off of this this foresight that he got. You know,
Okay,
he was
he would only do what the future said for him to do. He was basically just living his life through what he knew was going to happen. Is what you're saying.
exactly
But he only saw the rumbling, so everything he did outside the rumbling, he did on his own.
Right?
right. He
By
did,
your
yeah,
logic.
yeah. But that's
But that's
still
not true though. The story doesn't. The story doesn't even say that that's true. The story
No,
said
he
that he
didn't.
knew that the dude would come into him when he told Mikasa, "Is this all I am to you?"
He knew that Sasha was gonna
So
die.
he predicted that that dude would come up and interrupt him. He said right on time. So
wait, what?
in the scene where Aaron asked Mikasa, "What do you mean to me?" and she said,
Yeah.
"What am I to you? Your fam." And she said, "Your family." He
Mm.
knew she was gonna say your family, and he knew that the conversation would get interrupted. My like
How did he? How did he know? But what proof do we have that he knew that?
because of his
The old
reaction.
man came through, and he said right on time.
I mean,
AKA,
how though?
he
Because
pretty much
he
knew.
just react. He just like kind of. He said like family. He was just like, all right, damn, and then just went back and got drunk with his
No, no,
friends.
no. A
No,
dude
no, no,
popped up.
no.
A dude popped up and
An
said,
old man, an old man came. What happened is an old man came. He had a cup. I think he had I don't know what he had, but it was a cup. And then the man was trying to say something. Then Aaron said right on time. Right? He knew that that man would come and welcome him to the tent, right? Because they the refugees. So the old man thank was gonna thank Aaron for saving his I don't know if he's his I don't know if Ramsey is his grandson or something, but he also related to him in some way. But anyways, yeah, the old man wanted to thank Aaron for what he's to help thank Aaron for helping Ramsey by inviting him into the tent and having fun. So that's what when he knew exactly when Aaron knew exactly when that he was gonna come, and that's why he said right on time.
Oh yeah, okay.
He did say that.
The
He did
nigga
say that.
did pull up.
"Yeah," and then he was like, "Oh, just in time." So that's just one
Yeah.
example. It's a whole bunch of other examples of the story where him where him knowing what would happen without even talking about the rumbling.
hmm For examples, he asked um I don't know if it was Connie or John, but he asked Connie, he asked one of them what was Sasha's last words, and Connie said meat. So
I
that could be another
mean,
example as well.
what else?
Oh, well, let me think. Uh, he knew that. Well, he knew what happened to his dad. He knew about all that stuff that wasn't a part of the rumbling.
I mean,
Uh,
he knew
he
about his
knew.
dad.
Yeah.
He knew about his dad when he went back to the past with his brother. That's when he knew.
No, no, no. He knew about his. No, he knew about his dad's. Be how he got there. He knew about Dina turning into a Titan. Nobody told
Yeah,
him
you knew
that.
about that.
He knew that from kissing Historia's hand.
That no, he didn't know. He knew that
From t-
when
from from touching Dina. No, it's from kissing
he
Historia's hand.
no, because he knew. Because the thing is, right? Because you know how I know what you mean because like in his when he's in the past, he's talking about how he's seeing all types of shit, right? And he can like,
I think Saint. I know it's. I think Saint's kind of wrong. I think he knew about Grisha's past from the book, but I think that he got a better detail of it with the past. Yeah. So yeah, Saint is kind of correct, but um, Aaron got the foundation of Grisha's past through the book.
he can like he was changing hella different timelines and doing whatever the fuck. But that Aaron was like way later down the line. That was like
No, when
chapter.
he saw Dina turn into a Titan.
Oh well, yeah,
Yeah, because he
when he was
saw.
sleeping and that flat
Yeah,
season when he was
Yeah,
sleeping.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's not
yeah.
That's not the future.
that
That's the
that
past, right?
that's past, yeah,
Right.
but
Okay.
that doesn't really
Oh, yeah. He saw Sasha's
like
death.
He did.
he
He did.
he
He knew Sasha was gonna die.
probably off his reaction, right? We can assume maybe he knew already. But like the
Exactly,
thing
proving
is
Saint's
that
points.
can still even though he knows
I mean, the manga definitely says he knew she would die.
Yeah, it's in again. It's in one of the shards, right? So he knew that Sasha was gonna die at some point, right?
And he still went to Marley knowing that. That's a pretty
Mm-hmm. That's a
big
pretty
thing.
yeah.
when he went to Marley.
I mean,
Probably did know
he
that she
did
would
know.
die,
Not no, probably
you
he
know.
did
He
know that
knew,
she would
bro.
die.
But the thing
He
is,
knew.
even if he know, it still counts as being a slave to your own. I mean,
Bro, yo, what? Yo, 22 followers, bro. Yo, thank you, uh, Jello Blue. Yo, welcome to the tribe, my brother. Welcome to the tribe. Alright? You have passed the what's that called? Is it orientation? Yeah, you passed the test. You're part of the tribe now. Alright? I will follow you at the end of the stream, just remind me. Alright? Cause I wanna get this video finished up. Right? Because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for me right now. So yeah, just when it's near the end, I'll follow you. Just again remind me, right? If you don't remind me, then it's gonna be on you. Alright, so you gotta remind me. Um, Again, if you want to join my YouTube tribe, yeah, you want to see, then my YouTube is down in the bio. So don't be afraid to join the tribe, man. Thank you for joining for joining the tribe, man. And let's continue, man. Again, you gotta remind me. You gotta
he
remind me to
knew
follow you,
it
man.
still counts as being enslaved to your own knowings.
Cause trust me, I'm gonna dive. My head's gonna be deep dive into making these counter arguments, man. So you gotta remind me, please. Remind me. I don't leave the chat just yet, man. Don't leave just yet. Don't leave the stream just yet. Just remind me. We're gonna be here for a little while. Just keep it at the white noise or something. I don't know. You could be sleeping with it on. I don't know. Keep it as background noise. I don't know. Just please. I will announce when it's gonna be ending. Just remind me, and I'll follow you back. Alright? Because many people many people that follow me, come doing a follow. They don't remind me to follow them. So I'm like, okay, so what the hell going on here? So again, remind me to follow you back. Alright? And then I will follow you. Okay? That's how it is. Again, slow motion better than no motion. I got two new follows this stream. Let's keep it up, man. Again, I don't know how to add a creator goal. I'll probably do that after the stream. But again, my creator goal is get that 50. We want to be a Twitch affiliate, right? So we as a gang can grow our tribe, make it stronger. You know what I'm saying? So again, thank you for joining the tribe. Let's continue.
You know what I mean? Because it's not like he wanted to do any of what he was going to do.
Okay, so if he
Nope.
was a slave, if he was a slave to it, then why did he actively try to like avoid it at all costs? If he knew like, oh, it's gonna happen anyway, and I'm a slave to it, I'll just do it.
Because we got it in his, it was told to in his flashback when he was in the doing his peace treaty shit. He literally says how, holy fuck, I just saw myself killing a bunch of people. I don't know. This is fucking crazy. I don't know if I should do this. Should I do this?
Therefore, he tried to avoid that from happening. So what is he trying to say here?
I want to do this, but at the
What is he
same
trying to
time,
say
he's
here?
like, well, fuck, it might be the only way based off the fact that I'm seeing this. He's literally telling the kid, I'm sorry, like, fuck, I don't want
Yeah,
to.
what you're saying is he made a choice based on the information that was given to him. He made a choice. He wasn't a slave.
Exactly, that's a choice. He made a
Slaves
choice.
don't make choices.
True. They don't make choices.
The thing
They
is,
follow,
right?
They follow the rules. They follow orders.
That even though he didn't necessarily make a choice, that is supposed to be like that underlying idea that he was basically enslaved by his own future, like foresight or being basically forced to know this shit.
Don't know why it was there.
Like his future self most definitely was like, all right, let me tell this nigga this shit so that this nigga can do this shit. You know, he didn't tell him this nigga this shit so that he could maybe decide that he wanted to do it or not.
So you're saying, So you're saying Aaron told himself in the past to do everything that he did. He sent the message to himself.
At the time.
Well, he actually goes
to I thought Ymir sent the message.
Yeah, I thought Ymir sent the message.
The thing is, the 139 shit. Like, let's not necessarily get into that because I don't even think. The thing is, the Ra'ak Isayama, bro. He kind of. It feels as if the whole story like is literally going towards a whole other direction, and he literally just flipped the switch 139.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean that means it's fucking bad? So what? So what is he doing here? What is he doing? That's his whole point.
But if we like, the thing is like Ymir didn't. I don't think it's even implied though that Ymir told him to do any of that shit in terms of like the rumbling. That was more of himself doing that, like sharing.
But Ymir is the one who sent the message, is what I said. Ymir sent the message to him that he went to 2,000 years.
Yeah.
That was more of like, to like save me or whatever the fuck. That was more of to save me. That wasn't really.
But she didn't really need him to save her because she could have just stopped making Titans whenever she wanted to, really.
Exactly.
Yeah, she could have. Yeah. But the thing is, that doesn't have to really do with the fact that Aaron really wasn't in control. Like he was in control, but he wasn't. It wasn't supposed to be implied that he was in control of himself. It was literally.
So he was like, under control.
You can tell Isayama.
Wait, so basically, what I think you're trying to say is that he thought he was under control, but he actually wasn't. I think that's what he's trying to say. But again, the way that Isayama wrote it, that's just not true. So, right?
I was trying to give you this idea that Aaron is talking about how, like, I'm free, or like everything I do is based off my own. I remember he's talking on the scenes like everything I do is based off my own actions. Like I'm doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
But like it's supposed to be like a parallel. It's supposed to be ironic because it's like he's not doing things based off what he actually wants.
He was though. But he was.
Did Mike cry about the thing?
139 said that
he wanted to make sure that the world saw his friends as saviors. And the Titan curse, I guess.
Yeah, but that's like.
That's what
I'm saying though. Like, how would this, right? If we did separate, let's say 139 didn't fucking. I think I can't do that, but let's do it for the sake of conversation.
Yeah, I know for the fact that if they try to dive into a whole dumpster fire 139, they will be stuck on what the fuck is going on. They'll be trying to retextualize the whole fucking series for fucking hours, man.
Right.
It really
is well written.
You
You
got
think the
it.
story is well written?
Before 139, yeah,
Well, so do
I think
we.
it's like perfect.
Yeah, so do we. We believe one believe for 139 as well. In my opinion, I believe 139. It was. I believe that it was okay until 139. Even 138, there was still a way you can. There was still a way you could have made. You could have made 139 good. Even with the freaking and Mikasa kissing Aaron's head in 138, there still could have been a way to fix that. 139 having way more pages. I don't know why she was forced to do the normal amount of pages. I mean, it's the ending. But I mean, I'm a Fullmetal Alchemist, the writer of Fullmetal Alchemist. She was able to have like a bunch of pages left. It was like a volume full, right? Her last page was like a volume full, if I remember. Again, I don't know if it was Full Metal, but I definitely know. I remember it was some popular manga that it was like she had like a bunch of pages, right? Because she wanted the end. She wanted to end Full Metal, properly and in a good pace. So I don't know why the editorial staff for fucking Kodansha forced Isayama to write his ending in a normal amount of pages, even though that's really impossible. I don't know why they forced him to do that. I don't know why. I don't know if he. I don't know if he like. I don't know if he originated that, right? But I'll like if it was my story and they're forcing me like, oh, compress your ending into only 22 pages. I'm like, well, first of all, you can't do that. I can't do that. Because it would just be rushed. You can't do that. It's either you give me more chapters, or you allow me to write as much pages as I need. Right? Again, we don't. I don't know. Again, we don't know what happened, and we don't know behind the scenes. Right? Isama could have been forced. Right? He could have tried uh to counter that, but he was forced to. We don't know. Right? We never know. That's why. But then again, you could be mad at him because like he didn't grow back and be like, you know what, I'm not doing it until you give me more time to write this, or you allow me to implement as much pages as I need to put down this ending. I don't know.
We think
I don't
that
know.
too.
But I'm trying to say, but how about? But thing is, right? This is more because I was talking to people in the chat, right? I was
Mm.
basing off this whole idea of Aaron's like,
Off of
enslavement to
149.
himself based off
Off the one
121's happenings. It's not based off of anything later on. Because of 121,
121.
Aaron, this whole like theme of Aaron being a slave himself is that's what it came from,
121.
Do you think that's don't agree with that?
No. I don't think anyone thought Aaron was a slave to himself until 139 came out. I don't think any human being
What?
that watched this show. I don't think any human
I don't
being that
think.
watched this show.
I think okay. Obviously, I don't think. Again, I don't think everyone thought the same way as he did, but I think majority of people didn't think that theory at all. If anything, it would be like a crackhead to be like, "What is this?" To be like, everyone would be like, it's possible, but nah. Like, everyone like it was a theory that like it existed, yeah, but like it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't have made sense to the story. It'd be like, I mean that could make sense, but like nah, East I want to do something like that. Then it wouldn't be just bad. But that's the theory you went with, man. Right? I believe that theory did exist, but everyone was like, nah, that can't be it. No one actually believed it until 139.
Truly believe that. No.
Yeah, no one
Bro,
truly believes
what?
that. I believe that, again, I believe that everyone at least heard of the theory or thought about it like that. But no one actually really believed it or truly believed it until 149. So what Saint's saying that it's correct. I do believe that the majority, not all, but the majority of people didn't think like that or didn't believe that theory until 149. So I don't know
That
what
was
you
the
guys say.
whole that was like the idea
No.
because he didn't
Because
I bet you again. Let's bet again. I bet you $1 that he didn't. That this guy did not. What's his name? Geo? I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. He said something. So I couldn't even hear it. G Day. I don't know. I bet you $1 that G-Day didn't think like that until 139, until he had to force to recontextualize the meaning of 121.
Because if he was a
I'm betting
slave,
$1.
he wouldn't make choices.
I'm clear
Slaves
that.
don't make choices. Slaves don't make
No
choices.
matter what,
Slaves can't
they
choose.
can't.
As a
They
slave,
can't choose.
if you have to do whatever this is, you have to do it. That's a slave. It's not. Oh, I don't feel like it. I'm gonna try to do something else. I'm gonna find another way to not do it. It's not how slavery works.
See, but the thing is like, what? How did 139 make him a slave to himself, at least, or the idea that he's a slave? How did
I
139
don't
cause
fucking know.
that?
That's what people are saying because they're trying to justify the terrible writing. I have no fucking clue. That's why I ask people, where do you get this from? Where do you get this from that he was a slave? Because all I'm getting is that Armin's book, as if Aaron was such a fucking disgusting, stupid, dumb, idiotic character. A fucking book showing grass and fucking volcanoes and shit, and it not being non-inhabitant by humans, which he doesn't even know, by the way, because he never saw these places. For it not to be inhabited by human be enough for him to be motivated to kill them all is fucking retarded.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't.
It is.
Sorry
It's
See,
to use
stupid.
that word, but I've never, ever, ever seen.
Fuck it. Say it. Say it. It is retarded. Okay. He may be scared to say it, but I'm not. Yes, it's retarded. Alright? It's stupid. It's stupid to how people somehow thought like that. It's stupid.
Any human being say that about this story until 139.
Exactly. No one thought like that.
here's the thing, right? You're
What?
saying that Aaron still could have made those choices based off what he saw. He could still choose. He could still make a decision. I
He
get
can.
that, right? But
What?
it wasn't. It wasn't really. That shouldn't. That was really the idea behind the idea. The theme kind of was that off of 121. It's like that should have been the idea because how do you?
That's the problem. It should have been, but the way that Isama wrote it, it didn't feel right. It didn't make sense. Sure, if that was Isama's idea, then he made a shitty job doing it. Right? If that was we were trying to attempt with 121, then he did a poor job at it.
How do you make that this and also since it happened too 131 like off like when we got to 130 like 130 like or 123 or whatever when it actually happened it literally happened which should also kind of
What happened?
add
The
What
rumbling.
the
happened?
rumbling the
Okay.
rumbling literally happened
Yeah.
so that should also add to the
But
fact that
why?
he really
Why
Yeah,
did
but
Aaron do the
why?
rumbling?
No, you
because
never asked
of
us.
Because
one
he
what he
was a
saw in the
slave to his nature.
yeah kind of slave to his nature and the future.
Kinda. What is it
Future
then?
mixed in with how he already is as a person. More like not morally, but more of like, you know, like um, like manifest destiny type. He's a manifest destiny type nigga. That's that mixed in with him seeing that shit in the future. That shit conflicted with him morally, but that was like a higher scaling, so he was able to go forth with it. You know what I mean? That was holding him back, even though he really didn't want to do it himself. The way he acts, the way he is, mixed in with what he saw, he fucking had to go for it. He just like ended up doing it. It just real and the rumbling happening should solidify the fact that because it happened, and it's literally because it happened, it just shows okay, Aaron really, even though we saw it all happen, you really think about it like from point A to point B, it's like wow, Aaron saw in the future that happened, and then
Mm-hmm.
it happened because he could shit about it necessarily. He couldn't do shit about it because it already happened. It was literal. If you think of a time loop, like it's a fucking time loop. You can't change a
So
time loop.
you're so
Like
you're
So he's basically saying that um what's the whole fucking point of trying to change it? Well, okay. Okay. What? So basically, she's saying, what was the whole point of Aaron trying to avert that path if he knew that that path was going to happen anyways? So again, it goes all the way back to freaking determinism. That's exactly what he's predetermined. Okay, predeterminism. That's exactly what he's talking about right now. If you, in the whole nutshell, that's literally it. Predeterminism. Even though that can also be shut down.
They're
Let's all hear
excusing
Saint says first.
dog shit writing and terrible garbage because
It's predetermined.
essentially Aaron didn't have a choice, so it had to go down that poorly written.
So basically use basically Aaron's a plot device. That's basically what he is. He's a plot device. I'm just use the term. Everyone's just using the deterministic future as an excuse for making Aaron a fucking plot device.
See, but
If it's gonna be
the
shitty
Rumble,
determination, it could.
Because if it wasn't for Aaron, then the alliance wouldn't be up together. Then Armin and Annie would have their little moments and stuff like that. Aaron was a plot device. Simple as that. I don't know.
Though.
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I
That's
could,
what he's trying to say.
because you understand that determination argument is so stupid. Because I can put that argument on anything. I could go to the
True.
shittiest stories ever written,
True. You
and I could
can.
say, nah, dude, it was me that it would go this way exactly.
You put for anything.
Game of
Exactly.
Thrones. Daenerys saw that the
Ooh, quick
I don't know
example.
if you're a fan of Game of Thrones, but for everybody in here,
I was
okay, Game of Thrones. Daenerys saw that the fucking chair would be in ashes. That's why she killed innocent kids. You idiot. She saw that would happen. That's why she killed innocent kids on a dime. That's why she did that.
Exactly.
Fuck her
but
character
that's
development of being someone who freed slaves. She saw the future. She saw the fucking chair. She wants it to be ashes, and that's that. That means it's
it's
good
not.
writing.
Exactly.
That means it's good writing.
That's
That means it
different.
was a well written
It's
story. She saw it. She's a slave
it
to
was
that
different.
chair. How is it
It's a
different?
different though
How?
because Aaron's development works for what happened. It makes
So did
the
So
way
hers.
did the
So did
Daenerys.
hers.
So the Daenerys is.
not
What the fuck you
necessarily
talking
because the
about?
way she developed was more being a good guy, and then she ended up being some.
Yeah, but
But she still developed regardless. It doesn't matter. She still saw visions, right? She still saw visions of the future. It doesn't matter. She still develops. Her development is very similar to Aaron's, except they just went in two different
Targaryens
directions. Well,
always
actually, no, they didn't, because Daenerys became corrupted. Okay, besides that, they're pretty much similar.
Targaryens always go crazy at some point. So it was always hinted that she would go crazy. It was always hinting that she would go too far. They literally hinted that the whole show that she would go too
But the
far.
thing is, you didn't see that development really happen. It can be hinted, but that development didn't
I
happen.
saw it happen.
Aaron's
Yes, I did. They showed it happen. They showed it happen
They showed it
slowly, but they
happen.
showed it happen. She started
They
killing
showed it.
people who betrayed her. She started killing people just because her best friend had just died. They wrote it out. Jon Snow didn't want to fuck her no more. They wrote it. It was just bad.
Yeah, she killed people at King. She killed innocent people at King's Landing. I mean, yeah,
They wrote it.
they
They
wrote
wrote
it.
it.
But the thing is, right?
You just know it's bad writing, but you can't admit it for Attack on Titan that it's bad writing.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
for one, right?
Exactly.
I'll tell you why. I'll let you
That
tell you why.
happened.
You
Hey, that
see,
happened in Game of Thrones.
the rumbling,
It's so
right? So
similar.
basically, what you're saying though, because are you including the? Is this based off the wonder or based off the fact that the rumbling happened? Because I'm based off like the fact that the rumbling happened. Are you saying the rumbling happening? Should it? Okay, but okay. So yeah, let me continue because it's not bad, right? The idea is still is good for Aaron because it was the way it was built upon. It was built upon in a way where you were like, huh, this nigga is on some other season 3 part 2 ending, right? You see this nigga literally say on the beach like, do we kill everybody? Like,
He
is that
wasn't
the only
asking. He
way?
didn't ask. Yeah, is that the only way? Yeah. All right.
He literally said
Yeah, is that the
we're
only way? You're right.
That's the
He
only
was,
way.
All right.
That
yeah,
already is
he asked
one
the
red
question.
flag.
It's not
That
a red flag. It's a genuine
It's not a
fucking
red
question.
flag. It's
The
a
only way we
question.
can go outside without being
It's
killed.
not like it's not a statement. It's a question. It's a genuine. It's an actual genuine question.
People who can. Is that the only way
He
we
doesn't
can have
know.
to go outside and not
It's a
get killed
genuine
like my
question.
auntie did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I was saying red flag isn't like it's one thing that jumps out that already adds a fuck ton of like it's a major idea that Aaron has in his mind.
No, it's not a
Already,
major. It's a major idea, yes, because he knew the future and he knew what he had to do, and he knew that this is where it was gonna go to, and he was literally crying because he had to accept that. He had to accept that I'm gonna have to become a monster, and I don't want to have to do that, but I'm gonna have to do it because nobody else
and
can do it.
you don't see that fact as more of enslavement to his own.
It's
You
not
know,
enslavement. It's his
That's just accept.
choice. He could do Armin's plan. He could do anything. He chose it.
Exactly.
you know what? Thing is right. When 139 happened, that's when that idea went to shit. The idea of them being a slave doesn't make sense. Isn't real in 139. It's real beforehand. When
I
139
don't think
happened, it
it's real
wasn't even.
before either. I don't think it's real before either. But we can agree that 139 is dog shit. But I don't agree with that either.
But let me say one thing though. Let me say one. Let me say this. Let me say something. Let me ask you something, right?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Hello?
So you don't even think that theme of like theme of him being a slave to himself isn't even supposed to be like any. You just think it should even be like really
No, I
no
don't think it should even be implied. No, because it just
at all.
distracts. It just detracts from the story and its writing. Like if
Exactly. Okay. I understand what I'm saying. Okay, we're basically saying that the reason why, because in the whole part of the story, choices always matter, right? Choices always played a big part of the story. The choices and the consequences of those choices always played a big part in the story. So now to be just shit, it's free just like for it to be the importance of choice to be so diminished to the point where it's not the opposite of just, well, it doesn't matter because it's gonna happen anyway, then it just makes it weak. AOT has always been heavy on the topic of choices and the consequences of those choices. So for it now to be doesn't matter. It's like fucking like it's like playing Life is Strange. Or Life is Strange. Some again, like for Life is Strange, there's sometimes there's choices that really don't matter because they end up the same way. Then why make it a choice? Why make it choicey? Why make it choice dependent? Right? Decisions in AOT always decisions and those consequences of those decisions were always important. For it to not matter anymore, that's why it's so jarring. Because decisions always mattered. And it makes sense with the
if that
characters
was the
too.
story
To
ECO
think that
wanted
way.
to go for, if he wanted to go that route, it should have been way more obvious, way more well written than what it is. And I wouldn't necessarily prefer that over what I thought it was gonna be because it's just boring, bro. Like who the fuck wants to watch a whole story about this dude making all these tough decisions? And it turns out that the
Mm-hmm.
whole time the reason why he made the decisions was because destiny. That's boring. I don't want to watch that. It's not entertaining to me. I want characters to make choices based on what they've been through, and I can relate to the choices. If I agree with them or not, I understand why they do them.
Mm-hmm.
That's good writing to me.
Exactly.
When I watch a good show, I don't say, "Oh, this was good because it was destiny that it would." When I watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, I didn't think, "Oh, it's Aang's destiny to beat Ozai, so that's how it has to end."
Yeah. Exact perfect example. Because in the show, everyone's like, yo, you gotta kill Ozai, you gotta kill Ozai. But guess what? Aang, sure, he beat Ozai, but he didn't kill him. Everyone was always saying, yo, you gotta kill Ozai, you gotta kill Ozai. But he broke that destiny by taking away Ozai's bending. So he broke destiny. Sure, he beat Ozai, but not in the way everyone was expecting to. He broke destiny. He shattered destiny. No, fuck destiny. Everyone's telling me to kill him. No, I'll do it my own way. And he did it. He chose to not kill him, but to take away his bending. He broke that destiny.
I didn't think that when I watched Game of Thrones. I didn't think, oh, it was Daenerys' destiny to see the fucking burnt chair. So therefore, she needs to burn down all of
Yeah,
this.
it was her destiny to become like her father and go mad, insane and shit.
That does destiny means nothing if it's written poorly. It means nothing to me. I don't want to watch that. I want to watch a good show with
No one
good
wants to watch
characters
something that's
making
written poorly.
choices. That's all I want to do. And Attack on Titan was that. Attack on Titan was that for a long time, and then it
Until
all
the
of a
ending.
sudden just changed. And y'all, you think it changed before 139? I don't think it changed in 130. I don't think it happened in 139 or anything before that. I think 139 tried to make it happen, but Isayama wanted to eat his cake and have it too, have his
You
cake and eat
think
it
how
too. And he tried to have
139.
Aaron be a monster and a fucking slave at the same time. Bitch, no, you have to pick one.
See, that
yeah,
doesn't.
that
139 is when it doesn't, because it's like
Oh yeah,
he's
I
like,
get you. I
a
get you.
plan,
I get
have
you.
a
You don't.
plan, and I was like, it was just like, nigga,
Yeah,
you can't have a
you can't
plan,
have a
dude.
plan. You can't have a plan. But then, if he didn't have a plan, why did he say all that shit to Armin and Mikasa then? If he didn't
In
have a
in
plan,
the
why did he?
cable
Why did
shit.
he let them? Why did he let them attack him at all? Why didn't he just take their freedom away? Why didn't he just take their Titan away? Why didn't he just temporarily take their Titan away? Why didn't he take just Falco's Titan away? Why didn't he just stay on Paradise so they could just kill him right away? It's so many
He did,
questions that pop up.
yeah, yeah. 139, yeah.
Before 139, there's so many questions that pop up, and it doesn't make any sense. Like it literally doesn't make any sense.
It did work though before, because it was like he did say like, I'm gonna let you guys. I don't want to take your freedom of like
Yeah,
fighting me or whatever the fuck.
pretty corny.
But then again, that proves Saint's point on the importance or the how the importance of choices, right? Because Aaron doesn't want to oppress his friends. He wants them to he wants them to make a decision that they won't regret, and they decide to fight him, right? So therefore, the importance of choices is still there. I don't get how people are trying to say, "Bro, it doesn't matter because no, choices have always been important, and the consequences of other choices have always been important. They could have stayed in parody, they could have stayed in the past, and then they could have lived their lives as they could have lived their lives perfectly fine as Aaron destroyed the world, right? But no, they decided to go against Aaron, knowing the risk that he might kill them. Or they might kill, or, yeah, exactly. So the importance of choice has always been there. So for the choice not matter anymore, that's what makes the story as not good anymore. Or pretty much pointless.
If you want to tell me that's trying to push them away, if he was trying to push them away, then and he wanted them to come kill him, I guess that makes sense at least. But if you want to tell me that he didn't want that,
Yeah,
He
no,
lost
it doesn't
intentionally.
work.
He lost
it really
intentionally.
does. Like, it's like the thing is like the final fight. Like, did you fuck with the final fight at all?
No, I thought it was
I
dog
didn't.
shit.
I didn't
That
fuck
was
with the final
trash.
fight.
I thought, well,
I don't get the final. I hated the final fight. I'm gonna be honest, because the only person that got injured was Levi. The only person that got any sort of scratch on them was Levi. I mean, he didn't die from his injuries. He was crippled. In the final battle, nobody died. In the final battle, at all, nobody in the alliance died in the final battle. It was kind of bullshit. That's why I don't like it. It's bullshit. It's the fifth Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan, nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. No one has nobody safe Attack on Titan. Because even Eren wasn't safe, right? When Titan fucking bit his ass. It showed us from the beginning that nobody in that series is safe. Just like Game of Thrones, in Game of Thrones, nobody's safe. Jon Snow died, and he's one of the focal characters. He's one of the main characters of the series. So for AOT to now have none of the alliance members die, it's just like, what the fuck? How? And they weren't dealing with normal Titans. These were past Titan shifters. So for them to not have any sort of any sort of scratch on them, not even like lose a limb or have like a scar on them, nothing. They came out pretty much unsaved, except for Levi. He's the only one that got injured in that final battle. Now because and then again, his leg was not gone completely. He didn't die from blood loss from his leg getting bitten. He's got crippled. Besides that, everyone else came out pretty much unscathed. That's why the final fight was kind of bullshit, because it's kind of like, hey, all the Alliance plot armor. It's either that the Alliance plot armor, or Aaron didn't fucking try.
I'm watching a dude who literally is handicapping himself fight people like it's
Yep.
a joke. It's like watching
Yep.
a professional boxer play with a toddler. Like, what's entertaining about this? And I'm supposed to believe he lost. You expect me to believe? It's like when the kids slap their dad and the dad go, "Oh, you got me." That's literally what Aaron did. And I'm supposed to be like, "This is great. This is very entertaining."
It's like fucking it's like me playing 1v1 on basketball against LeBron James, and then if LeBron is not fucking trying, and then if I win, eh, it's either that it's most likely that LeBron didn't fucking try, right? Or if I'm going against a prime Michael Jordan and I somehow win, everyone knows that it probably because most likely you could, well, actually, it's certainly because Michael Jordan did not fucking try. So clearly, Aaron just handicapped himself. Or it's like me playing 1v1 against LeBron, but LeBron had his eyes closed and playing with only his left hand. That's literally what it is. It's literally me. It's literally intentionally handicapping yourself to make you more believable that that the other person won. That's like that's like that's like me visiting an MMA fighter with him not allowed to punch me. So that's like visiting him, his arms tied behind his back and his eyes closed. Like it doesn't make any sense.
I mean, nah, like he
He did.
did,
Trash.
he
Handicap
did.
himself.
Like
Hey,
he was kind of tripping. But the thing is, like he was win. It was that Zeke stopped it. It wasn't even like Zeke
that doesn't matter. That didn't matter because you know what? Aaron still transformed into the Colossal Titan without eating Armin, without the worm being in his spine, and without Zeke being alive. So that's what he's saying doesn't make any sense.
stopped the rumbling. Basically, it wasn't that
But
they
you
stopped
know what
it.
made Zeke stop the rumbling? Armin talking to Zeke. You know what would have? You know how Armin would have never talked to Zeke?
Guess what? He didn't need Zeke at that point. He didn't need Zeke anymore. The only thing he needed Zeke was to get into the paths and to communicate with Ymir. Besides that, he didn't need Zeke anymore. Zeke was just there for the fuck of it. Zeke was just there to hang around, right? He didn't really need Zeke anymore. Because Aaron was still able to transform into Colossal. He was still able to transform into Colossal without eating Armin, nor having a worm in his spine, nor having Zeke alive. So Zeke was only a key to get into the past. Besides that, he outused his usefulness at that point.
If
So he didn't
Ymir
need Zeke
never
Meaning
ate
alive.
him, why did
it
Ymir eat
made
Armin? Who the fuck knows?
I don't know.
Who the fuck knows? Nobody fucking knows because it's trash.
Yep, coulda.
I
It
mean,
is fine.
yeah. But what
Yeah, you
about what
can't
you
deny
ate
that.
though? Like
Trash. I
if
mean, everything up to the kiss and the vision shit was trash. But before that, it was alright.
Nah,
I was cool with it.
you didn't fuck with like you didn't fuck with like the kiss shit.
No,
Like when he
no.
takes the head
I don't
off.
like necro.
Who? Oh
Big
shit, my
fan.
bad. Who in the right mind would ever mess with it? Who in the right mind would say, "Good job, that's actually beautiful"? No, you don't kiss a decapitated head. That's not really. That's weird. I don't care how romantic you make it seem. That's still fucking weird.
That.
Really? I think it was
Mm.
terrible. I thought it was like chilling, like because like
Thought
he
it was
sliced, you know, like
chill.
because like he sliced the head off first and then it was like
Yeah,
some dark.
exactly. It's supposed to be dark. That's dark to you. That's not dark. That's disgusting.
It is. It's gross. It is.
That's
But like it,
disgusting.
but it like it
He
bridges.
tried his fucking best. He tried his fucking best to make it seem like it wasn't weird, but it was the most. That was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. That was so weird. I don't know what he was thinking.
It is
I know
weird.
he tried to make it seem like Aaron was about to kiss her in their dream, so now she has the permission to kiss him. No, that's not how it works. If I dream about a girl kissing me and I go see her in person, that doesn't give me the right to kiss her. She needs to give me that
Exactly.
consent, and if she's dead, she can't give it. If I killed her, she definitely can't give it. I shouldn't even be so disrespectful as to kiss her, considering I killed her.
But yeah, I feel that. 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 But the whole the fight as the thing as a whole though, if that was like the fight as a whole, 130 as a whole was pretty like good. Like you saw, you know, the niggas die and shit, and the
Appreciate
fight,
you,
the
bro.
colossal titan,
My bad, bro. Go
the
ahead.
and the
I just know it wasn't good. That's just what's that called? That's just emotional manipulation. Because ECM wants you to make feel bad for Connie and John. But then again, the next chapter, they're alive. So that's just emotional manipulation. That's just an
the colossal
that's just an
titans
asshole
fight.
move.
You know, Aaron versus Armin. I know everybody was trying to see that shit for bricks.
Yeah,
Shit
it would have
finally
been nice.
happened.
It would have been nice if it had like some emotional weight, but it had absolutely none to me because I knew
Because you all knew that Aaron wasn't trying.
Aaron wanted to lose. Like,
Exactly.
where am I supposed to feel some type of excitement when I know that he's not really trying?
But the thing is, we don't know that until the last
Okay,
chapter.
we don't know that until the last chapter, but logic tells you that he shouldn't even be in this situation. From the moment Ymir ate Armin, I
Logic, so yeah, exactly. They should have been dead from way longer. That crossbar shouldn't have even happened.
don't care no more because it's stupid.
Uh,
Don't make no
I
fucking
mean,
sense at all. You
he,
literally just made
he
them win.
he did it. Thing is,
Why didn't she just
he
kill? Why didn't Ymir just bite Armin in half?
Yeah,
I mean, she because maybe he could still
Because
turn
he
into a
wanted
titan if he
Armin
bit.
to live.
and she wanted Armin to live.
But he had to. Suffocating him was the only way.
No, it was not. No, it was not. Could they got what one good chunk out of Armin. Could have just bit off his torso, dead. So no, suffocating was there was so many ways that they could kill him. The Warhammer could have pierced him up, could have bodied him. He could have been chewed up. Could have been just one was one good chew, dead. But no chew. Instead, stuffing tongue in his mouth. Like I don't know, fuck was that?
To
No, she
kill
could have.
him.
No, she wasn't trying to kill him. She took him to paths somehow. We don't know how. She took him to paths. Why didn't Aaron just kill that nigga immediately, bro? He has all the access to all the titans. He didn't kill not one person. You telling me that
Yeah,
he's
not one
trying?
person. Not one
I mean,
person.
He didn't
but
even scratch them,
we don't know what he himself could have done because like he already gave us. He's
bro.
But isn't that bad? Isn't that bad? You don't have enough information to
already
oh,
put it down
All
so
them
that
damn titans,
I'm not
bro.
even an
What
hour
was they there for
in,
show
bro.
then?
Yeah, they
Or
were.
was just
they
there for a
tried.
cool scene?
The Titans did fight.
Bro,
They
they used to
still.
have problems with just one titan.
But they had problems. Yeah, they had problems with Zeke. They had problems with Zeke. They had problems with even normal Titans. They had problems with abnormal. They had problems with an abnormal, bro. They even had trouble with normal Titans. So what? Like, I don't get it. So how having all those shifters on his back so
But they got
easy,
nice.
but they got nice. But they got so nice. They can body a whole group of shifters like nothing. Yeah, man. They got so nice.
Bro, they
Like
didn't get that.
Levi was.
Annie was in the Annie was in a fucking cocoon. How the fuck she getting so nice? Aaron beat her damn ass by himself. One titan.
But
Exactly.
these are mind, bro. These are like even though they can fight, they're like, bro, they're mindless
They're
niggas.
giant. They had the fucking colossal titan. They had all these raw ass titans, the Warhammer, all them. What are you talking about?
again, they probably had the abilities too. I mean, freaking Jaw Titans got mad agility, way faster than any other time, and it's multiple of them, multiple Jaws, multiple Warhammers, multiple Colossals. What the fuck? What the fuck? How did they fucking came out unscathed? Because Warhammers can make any weapon, bows, swords. Because all those Warhammers can shot bows at them, but they still survived. The Jaw Titans got like so much agility. How they came out unscathed? It's bullshit, man. Doesn't make sense.
Warhammer sitting there holding Peak for 15 minutes instead of killing the rest of these niggas. Didn't even kill Peak.
That's
Just
Yeah, coulda, one squeeze would have killed her. Just one tight squeeze would have killed her. Grab the neck, whoosh, bam, Pete's dead. Because don't forget, Pete can't heal because she's the card time. She can't heal as fast as the other Titans. So therefore, her probability of dying is higher than the rest of the one.
And that shit was kind of weird, but it's still like
No,
held
you
weight.
can't defend it. No, it didn't. You can't.
You
can't.
trash, bro.
You can't.
I'll say
You
I'll
can't.
say that like I'll say that 137 was trash, but that was only so that 138 could happen. You know, he only did
Yeah,
But even
137.
then, that was trash.
When you write
But
it this way, it's bad, bro. This is you built. It's like he wrote himself in the corner. He didn't know how to get out, so he just came with some bullshit.
he did.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, well, the thing is, the one thing is right that I have with the story is that
What?
I don't see how you don't like think that this nigga Aaron was like he wasn't like constricted by his own being, you know what I'm saying, or future being, you know what I mean, like, he was.
The story said that, I guess. But before 139, I don't believe that I don't believe it at all. But 139 is the retcon chapter. But I don't believe that at all. I believe that he made his own decisions. He knew that he was a piece of shit. He knew that he was doing the morally wrong thing. Like I asked the last person that I had just debated with, if you had your child, just one kid, and it was a school bus full of kids, and somebody told you, like some psychopath said, the Joker or somebody said, I'm gonna shoot your son in the forehead, or I'm gonna blow this bus of kids up that you don't know which one. Pick one now. You gonna pick the kids, blow that school bus the fuck up. Even though you know that it's fucked up, you're killing all these kids, you're killing 20 plus kids just to save yours. You're gonna do it because that's how human beings work. That's how we are. We protect our own. We prioritize our own for others, even though that's fucked up. That's just how it is. That's natural. That's nature. That's natural. So for Aaron to put his own people over some other motherfuckers, even if he has to kill them in order to make sure his people are okay, I understand that completely, and I see why he made that choice, and I can see why he would see himself as a piece of shit because he knows that what he's about to do is exactly what happened to him. He already been through this shit. So imagine having to put somebody through that pain of the day that he saw his mama die. Imagine having to put the whole world through that. That obviously that's going to kill him if he's any type of not piece of shit person down to his core. But based on the logic of y'all niggas, he did it for you. What you're saying is he didn't make that choice. He did it because the future said so. The future said so I gotta do it. Even if that's so fucked up, I gotta do it because the future said so. Like what? Do you know how disgusting of a human being that would make Aaron out to be? He wouldn't every single possible way to not make it happen. Just if that was his only reasoning. But that wasn't his only reasoning. His reasoning was to save his people and himself and his friends.
It wasn't his only reasoning.
It wasn't his
but
main reasoning.
It wasn't his main reasoning. Yeah, it wasn't his main reasoning, but that is something that's like more. It wouldn't be his main reasoning, but is like the underlying truth.
The underlying truth that he didn't want to admit to.
Because thing is, right? Let's think about it real quick, right? If Aaron didn't know he was going to do the rumbling.
Uh-huh.
Would he have done as much as he did so that he could get that rumbler and do the
Yes,
rumble?
absolutely. Because you know why I know that? Because he didn't know that he would plug the hole in Trost, but he did it anyway. He didn't know that he would beat Annie, but he did it anyway. He didn't know that he beat Reiner, but he did it anyway. He didn't know that he would be okay if the world went his path instead of Historia's path, with Historia taking back the Titan. He didn't know that, but he did it anyway. So Aaron has always been a character who does things even though he doesn't know what the outcome is going to be, even though they're the harder choice, even though he doesn't even know if it's possible. He still would try his best to do it. Even before he knew, even if it wasn't even a possibility, when he was sitting inside of a Titan's stomach, he didn't fucking know he would live, but he still had determination, even inside that Titan's stomach. He didn't know the future. He didn't know he would become a Titan. That's always been this character, and y'all trying to switch it up just because he saw the future. The future didn't change him. The future did not change that man. I mean, it changed the fact that of what he knew that he had to do, but at his core, he was still the same person he always been.
Yeah. I mean, like, see, the thing is, right? The thing is, though, I do agree with what you're saying, though, because before we even got to 121, and before we even knew we saw the future, I know my mindset was like, I was like, this makes perfect. I wasn't like not behind anything. I wasn't confused about why he was doing this shit or how he ended up being this type of nigga. And I do get that, right? But like actually doing the rumbling though, like I'm thinking like, I mean, like who knows? Okay, you're right. You're right. Nah, you're right though. You're right.
It's all good, bro.
Nah,
Well,
you're right.
well, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you just stopping by, man. It's all good. I appreciate the conversation, man. But I just gotta keep it real.
All right,
Gotta keep it real.
I'm gonna catch you, bro.
All right, bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. You have a great day. Appreciate you.
All right, bro.
Y'all give it up for Jay, man. He's cool, man. He's a cool guy.
Jay, cool dude.
We converted him one step at a time, bro. I know.
I mean, I don't mind him still. Out of all of them, I think he was the most. I think he was the best one. So
I know
he's pretty
Ben
chill.
over there thinking.
See, I like him because he's not afraid to admit when Sam makes his point. So I fuck with him though.
About his life, bro. I know he thinking over here like, damn, shit, fuck.
That's fine.
I know Ben is over there like, wait a minute, I calculated this. Like, this is all supposed to go this way. How did he just make me think my whole just make me just fuck up my whole theory, bro? In one question, bro. Facts and logic can never be beat. That's facts, bro. You ain't trick me, bro. You ain't gonna trick me, bro. You ain't gonna trick me, bro. Nah, he was cool. Everybody been cool today, man. Everybody who I've debated has been cool, bro. Y'all just gotta stop being so mean, man. They be trying their best, bro. It's hard to sometimes explain your opinion and come up with all that stuff. I just love arguing. So I'm so used to arguing with people over shit. So I be like thinking of arguments in my head and I just like remember them, and then whenever the perfect moment comes up to bring up the argument, I'm like, wow, bring up that argument. Bring up that argument, man. But nah. It's no win or lose, you know what I'm saying? It's just conversation, man. Yeah, I have a Discord. Let me send it. Debate about Mikasa? That would be fun. I would love to debate Mikasa and her relationship with Aaron all day, but nobody wants to debate about that, to be honest, because it's really hard to defend it. To be fair, like that's just a real losing battle. Like Aaron, I can see you might be able to pull some shit out, but I don't know how you gonna pull some shit out with Mikasa, bro. I don't know about that one. Invaders don't want to duel me. I mean, don't want to debate with me, bro. And neither does Cactus, bro. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I mean, I'm not big compared to them, so why would they waste their time? It is what
Okay.
it is. But into it. And
Who's next?
And Zequine, yeah, I'm buying weak sign. Zequine.
Who's next?
Bro, Titan, you have no idea. Why do you think Isayama ruined everything? What would you say to him?
Who's next?
No. I didn't start hating Kanye until around this time. What?
Who's next?
I,
Because that is, I'm gonna end it. Oh no! Oh shit!
for that. I can't wait to play Rain. That's basically what I'm watching Elden.
Look, I don't want to know or shit.
This man shit fucked up Phil. Bro, how your Discord don't work? Able to talk all of a sudden, bro. I just moved channels.
Is that it? Because if that's it, then we're gonna end it here. 4 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, as soon as it ends right here. Yeah, so this is the end of episode 2.
Stream. My internet keep fucking up anyways.
Okay. Yeah, let's end the stream. Yeah, that's the end. My overall thoughts about this, I like the second guy, J.U.'s chill. He at least had, he submitted when he makes his points. I really appreciate that. Ben was all over the place, bro. This man tried so hard to he tried so hard to make his point correct, man. But it just that's just the problem. This is how it is, man. The ending is not good. It's ruined a lot of things, man. But that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? This is how it is. You can't. This is how it is, man. That's all. Isayama wrote it. If he's proud of it, he's proud of it. If he's not, that's his fault. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I say? Um. So yeah, I'm go to bed. It's 4 o'clock in the morning now. Tired as fuck, and I got a disappointment. I got a disappointment in the afternoon. So I want to get much sleep as I can. So I am gonna update my Twitch. So my Twitter is gonna be on there. So I don't care. I don't care if it's called X. I'm calling it Twitter. I don't give a shit. um. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna leave my Twitter. My Insta. If you guys want to subscribe to my Insta. A verified badge. Oh fuck! No, I'm not paying for it to be verified. So stupid. Uh, this thing is old, right? No, it's pretty. It's working just fine. 100 followers. Hey, thanks for 100 followers. What the fuck am I seeing here? Mhm. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna add my Instagram in my link. So give me a moment. Instagram. Sorry, guys. Um, I'm gonna add my Instagram to my social link. This would be cut, and this would be pasted to Instagram. Alright. So there should be 3 links. So I have my Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. I don't know if I can do Snapchat. I don't know how to do Snapchat. But it doesn't really matter. I only post a lot of Snapchat besides me telling them my videos are out. But I think that's gonna be it, right? Yeah, that's it. So then that was episode 2, guys. This video is actually half the length of the first one. So what's gonna happen here is that next first thing in the morning when I wake up, I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna download this Twitch stream, render as a VOD. No, I'm gonna release it as a VOD on my YouTube probably tomorrow or Sunday. But definitely on a weekend though. I'm gonna definitely release this on a weekend. Since it's a Twitch VOD and all the HD things are already up, then it's gonna be natural for me, easier for me to release it as a VOD. So let's end it off. I'm gonna end you guys off with some lo-fi music. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Again, new followers, welcome aboard to the tribe. We're 22 strong. Let's keep growing. Slow motion better than no motion. Let's keep growing. Sub to the YouTube, sub to the Twitter, sub to the Instagram. Let's keep growing, man. Alright, we gotta keep going. We gotta get this grind on, man. So, thank you guys so much, man. And I'll see you guys, I think, either tomorrow or Sunday. Definitely something during the weekend. And I'll see you guys next time, man. I had fun. Can't forget you go. I kind of like this little. I kind of like binge watching. Kind of been watching movie. You know what I'm saying? But again, I'm gonna send it off. Thank you guys so much for joining. Again, new followers, welcome aboard. Make sure you also sub that YouTube. Make sure you also follow my Twitch. Not my Twitch, my Twitter. Make sure you follow my Insta. Yo, let's go. And I'll see you guys tomorrow or on Sunday, but definitely soon. See you guys later, man. Peace.